Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome. What is going on here? Okay, Dodo Bird, yeah, situation is on. Well, if that's what you're looking for, Gemini, it's on. I mean, we've got the confirmation from Spirit. Honkin', yep, outside. It's on. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are here with the full moon in Taurus. We're jumping in. Thank you, Maslow. Put it nicely. A tail. Yeah. So Gemini. We're here with the full moon. We're here with the archetype of Gemini. Of course, it can resonate with any placement of Gemini, and of course, it can speak to anybody. We can say anybody here. So take it as you will. Meditating on your energy. First of all, welcome. Happy November. We've got some interesting energies here at play. We've got, I think, currently 3 planets. Yeah, still got these 3 planets in Scorpio. Venus is getting stronger in Cap, and yeah, Venus in Cap. This is very interesting sort of placements. Maybe we'll get on members and talk about that, but I gotta get through these full moon readings, and I do have still a few more private readings and private services, the astrology reports, and so if you are on the circle reading for that is underway. That is underway, and so, but I am going to jump back into members. Hopefully, we'll talk more about that. Maybe we'll at a certain point, yeah. Today, tomorrow. But anyways, let's get into it. Gemini, I was meditating your energy. Whoa. Okay, let's clear it. I was just meditating. I'm seeing that there is something kind of interesting. Okay, I feel like, all right, I was getting this vision of you. Yeah. Whew. All right, let's clear it. I'm seeing you kind of looking at someone. It's like, I'm hearing, for some of you, I'm hearing, that's not true. Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing, that's not fair. I'm also seeing that you're about to call somebody's bullshit out. I hear it like this, Temperance in reverse. It's like, okay, I see your bullshit. I hear that. The Chariot upright, 9 swords upright. Like, there's something very silly. I see that you want to kind of like, you literally want to like wipe the smile off of someone's face who you feel is not really actually also happy. What is that about? I'm hearing to see you. What is 7 of Swords right there? You're in the Chariot. What's going on? Either this is a paranoia a little bit. Maybe like, I feel like they're just acting like they're happy to see me, but they're not. I hear that. It's like, maybe that's how somebody feels about you, Gemini. There's something silly going on. It's somebody's behavior. It's like, you feel like it's awkward. Let's clear it. You feel like something's off. Like, I don't understand. Okay. Why they're doing that over there, and then they're going and doing that. Like, I see you looking at something, zooming out, sort of stepping back and being like, it just doesn't add up. Like, if you look at the whole situation, yeah, it's like, you got a lot of whys. I feel like there are a lot of whys, and this can be how somebody truly is sort of interpreting your energy. It's like, wait a second, like, why did Gemini, like, yeah, do that and then not do that, and then, so there's something that if you're a Gemini and you're dealing with someone who, maybe this can even be a friend, but that Hermit flung out. For some of you, this is somebody who wants to, for some of you, really want to know where you're at, what you're doing, why you're not getting back to them, what the meaning of all of that is. With the King of Wands upright mirror and the Hermit upright, like, they're feeling hurt. I hear that as well. They cannot interpret maybe your behavior. 6 of Swords upright. Welcome to Gemini world. Gemini can be very, very much like, yeah, of course. Bro, what? Never. It's like, it's very Gemini. It can be very much like that. Let's clear it. It can be very much like that. Those who have, if you're dating somebody who's got a lot of Gemini, maybe in their moon, their sun, even if the moon, yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, they may really hold these frequencies, these energies. It can be really, heartbreaking. I hear that. To realize that maybe something that you thought is not. No, I'm not saying that that's the case for everybody. But I feel like there is at least a sensation, okay, of like, there is, again, I'm hearing, why? Like, trying to figure out, like, understand, like, why would Gemini do that? I hear it like this. It becomes almost like a Nancy Drew case. I'm getting this energy. It's like, either somebody has you trying to figure out, either you have somebody trying to figure out your every move, like, seriously, or vice versa. Now, this is an eclipse, right? We're looking at 60 years on either end of the spectrum of November. So for some of you, there's just something that somebody actually really respects you for. Like, they really like you, and then they're just like, but why are they, like, missing? I hear that. Why are they, like, not making any move? No, I see somebody's going to throw a bouquet to the floor any minute. It's like, Why did he leave me here? Like, okay, now it's reminding me of the hamster in the Aries reading. Yeah, hamster Charles. It's the hamster who suddenly realizes that their owner, like, just literally left them at home alone, without a cage, without a wheel. Okay, he's not even trying to, like, really, like, you know, make eye contact with me as he walks out the door. I hear that. Let's clear it. No, it's like, let's clear it. There's a question of intention here. I'm sorry to say it, but no. The strength card in reverse, the Fool in reverse, like somebody's skeptical. So either this is a heads up, like if you're dating with a Gemini, okay, maybe you're in a friend zone with the Gemini. It's like, or vice versa, like they're wondering. Okay, it may not be the case, maybe yeah, but there's definitely someone wondering, like, what the hell is going on? Like, I see a hamster at home suddenly, like, he, like, pounds his fist to the table. It's like, why did she, like, leave me in this room like that? I hear that. I don't know. What the? Let's clear it. For somebody, this is your doctor? I don't know what that's alluding to. It's like you're waiting too long in the waiting room kind of vibe. Oh, all right. Make it as you will. I'm also seeing, like, there's something of, like, a womb-like energy here with the world in reverse. But somebody is attracted to you and they're pissed off at that. I hear they're pissed off that they're attracted to you and that you have them in the situation where it's like they're wondering. I hear that. The Hermit is diagonal to the Father, King of Cups. They have a lot of love for you. I think that they just don't want to be left on the line like that. Like, yeah, they're getting irritated. I'm hearing this, a gun. Why is she, like, acting like that? One minute she's like, hey, do you know how, like, how a woodchuck chuck wood? It's, what is that thing? I don't even know if that's correct. Like, why did she say that? She was acting like she really wanted to, like, meet and greet with me. I'm hearing that. And now she's, like, saying, like, yellow. I'm hearing that. I don't know. Maybe the vibe has just changed. Let's clear. Yeah, some dealing with a classic. This is Gemini energy. At its finest. Yeah. Maybe it's, yeah. Well, they're in a weird space, but okay. 7 of Wands, upright, no judgment, love and light, but like somebody is not feeling exactly the way they want to. They feel like maybe you have them like spinning in circles a little bit. Yeah, it's like, why am I going in circles around like the parking lot? Like this is like not appropriate. I hear it again like this. Appropriate. Maybe this is even like a professional thing. You feel like someone's wasting your time. Yeah, it's like, why does she lead me here to the parking lot? Why did she lead me to the parking lot if they're just going to be, like, donuts being done? Oh, somebody wants to call this out publicly? I hear that. Ace of Swords and the Hangman? I don't know. Take it as you will. Page of Swords are bright. Somebody here is, yeah. I'm hearing alone. She left me alone. I hear that. She left me alone. I see, like, a little hamster with their, like, fist on the table. No, I see. It's just a vision very clear. For whatever reason, Spirit wants, yeah, us to embody this metaphor, or maybe take it as you will. Okay, it's like I see a little hamster at home, and you left him there. I hear it like this as he feels it. They're pounding their fists on the dinner table, kind of vibe. Let's clear it, but they're not. They're alone. I feel like they want you. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Where is he? I'm hearing that. What they really want, is for their owner to be back, for them to have I'm hearing a viable working claws. I hear that with a cage, in relation to the cage. They want a wheel. They want a proper wheel. It's like, this is even, let's clear it. It's kind of like a boycott energy with 7 of Wands, right? It's like, that's it. I'm going to show up. Like, hey, why are you, like, not, like, even providing a proper cage? I'm hearing that. A wheel? I see a roaming hamster. Love and light. I don't know, but I just get that. Yeah. Now, there's a point. It maybe is, like, kind of, like, for some, okay, there is maybe, like, this is related to career, like, someone is not, they're not, like, they're being, like, kind of inconsiderate maybe of someone's needs as this other person feels it. It's like, I told her I need the cheese. Whoa. But then they feel like someone's totally even actually ignoring them in that space. Maybe this is more existential. Like, they feel like they're just not getting the attention they would like. Have they communicated this? I feel like the hamster's talking they're calling up their other hamster friends. Hey, why do you know why she's like not even, is your human showing up? It's like they're starting to get paranoid. Let's clear it. I mean, yeah, she didn't even like walk back and talk with me for 3 minutes. What about you, bro? I hear that. Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like I see people comparing like even their tests. Okay. So let's pull further. But for whatever reason, I keep getting that they're attracted to you. This is part of it. Like they only want the wheel and the cage from you, kind of vibe. So they feel kind of in a rut. Death card. Well, for some of you, they hyped it up. They were like, this is going to be the be-all, end-all. It's reminding me of the Taurus reading of like a few months back when somebody was like so sure of something. You guys remember that? And then it happened to like kind of not happen in that way, and they had to like step back like, oh, sorry, like actually. Death card, 9 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 8 of Swords. Somebody is not looking at the clock. I see a hamster tapping its toe. They're tapping their foot. I just see this always within the context, though, of the home, the house. It's like, no, well, like, yeah, I'm hearing, she, like, left me here. I hear that again. Oh, my, okay. For how many of you, does anybody have a hamster? Like a real hamster? Are you leaving him at home? Is he, like, wild and without a cage? For some of you, somebody wants confirmation of what the connection is. This is also possible. They're upset. What? I'm getting irritated. They are in love with you. I see it again. I see it like hamster feet, like they're like stomping left to right. It's like, it's such a moment. Yeah, it's like, let's clear it. They're even like, I don't know what's going on. For some of you, they're thinking of showing up at your work. I hear it like this. They're like having visions. They're having like visions. What if I showed up and like showed up in front of all of our coworkers? Yeah, they would all know. They would all see that I'm the hamster. I'm hearing that she leaves at home every day. I'm hearing that they're jealous, maybe. Oh no. Oh, let's clear it. Oh dear. Oh, his hamster escaped. Okay. So, you know, they have visions. It's like they're past the point of like thinking of going and like destroying your mothball sweater. I don't know what the heck. Like, let's clear it. It's beyond that. It's like, I want to like show up like at her like grad school program. Hi, I'm hearing that. This is a moment. It reminds me of a smidgen of the Scorpio November reading. Now, for some of you, yeah, they're having dreams. They're feeling like you outed them. She sent me over here in the corner of the room. She didn't even say like what the cage means to her. Okay, I will show her. I'm hearing that. Maybe they've been like rapping it. I don't know. All right, they're upset, you guys. It's clear the energy. It is what it is. I see somebody with like a pair of sunglasses on. They maybe feel someone's kind of being controlling, like not giving them any answer. They're kind of like, and they know that they're like holding them out like that. Like, that's not cool. I'm hearing that. Judgment upright, 7 of Swords in reverse. They know that they're making me feel like, obviously, like, yeah, we're not talking about it directly, and that's really pissing me off. I hear that. Queen of Swords. Somebody wants to eat a cupcake. I see this hamster suddenly has like a craving. Like at home. This is all at home. I don't know. Well, it's like suddenly like then they have this little twitch. It's like, I want a cupcake. I don't know what the hell that is. You gotta take it as you will. 9 of Cups in reverse. It's like, maybe this is like kind of more existential. It's a metaphor. Yeah, let's clear. It's existential. Like, they go through these waves and bouts of like, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah. And then it's like, where is he? Where is he? He's got like a picket fence like situation, like outside your work, your office. It's like, where is he? Where is he? I just keep seeing that. Spirit wants it like this, Gemini. I don't know what. Yeah. So we're gonna. Okay. Now for someone feels like somebody like they kind of gave them like a vibe and then they left it at that. For some of you, this was like maybe they felt like something. Yeah. I'm hearing, yeah, no. They're pissed. 3 Swords at the base of the Hermit. She has me like waiting here, waiting to see like what the shape of her heart looks like. Am I just a hamster to you, Charlotte? I hear that. What? I feel like this person like every so often gives like confirmation. It's like, oh, whew, okay. No, she's not just thinking I'm just like, here. But what is going on? Okay, Temperance upright, the 7 of Cups in reverse. Somebody's got somebody completely fucked up. Love and Light. Let's put the tarot deck down. Let's go. No. I see like a hamster's like stalking you while you're at work, but via your Facebook, they're like, there he is. He's going to hang out with his friends. See, he is just not like really wanting this with me. Oh, they're trying not to believe that this is the situation. I feel the hamster feels like you're cheating on them. Love and Light. But like yeah, and then they feel really doofusy. Page of Cups in reverse. What am I doing here then? Yeah, I thought it was the Page of Cups to her. They start getting really sad. Let's clear it. No, yeah. Who did I think I really was? They're getting very self-conscious now. I feel like they're gonna, yeah, let's clear it. They're kind of like kicking themselves. I see like a little hamster with little boots on. They're like kicking like pebbles around the house. It's like, that's it. Like, I should have known. I hear that. Nah, you guys. Yeah, I see someone like even stub their toe. I don't know, like a piece of furniture. Oh my god. Where is she? I hear that. Oh no. Okay, let's clear it. Love and light. It's like love and light now. But then they're stalking you. I feel like. But then they get hungry. I see this oscillation energy. Maybe it's the root chakra and you know the heart chakra, root chakra. There's something that is alternating. Like, I'm okay. I'm cool. Like, I don't need her to define where I'm at in my life. But then it's like you're roaming around like the storyline. Yeah, King of Pentacles are right. I see like somebody comes home and it's like, Daddy's home. I see that. Like, and then it's like, wow, he's back. I hear that. The world and the kingdom. It's like something kind of religious, even? I don't know. Anybody know what this is referring to? Anybody know? Yeah. For some of you, like, yeah, I think they see you as the King of Pentacles. They see you as like the boss ass bitch. I hear it like this. Could be however gender. Okay, it's like there she is. Okay, God, whew, I'm so glad you're home. It's like maybe they every so often they get like I don't know, like a confirmation message. It's like maybe they hear a song on the radio. It's like, oh, okay, there she is. She's trying to talk to me. I hear that. Anybody know what this is referring to? I'm hearing that song. Somebody, anybody, da 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 da. Something. I think it's a song. Is it by the Beatles or something? Something like that. The other day, I saw. Yeah, this kid was like singing that song, skipping with his dad. It was interesting. His dad was like, "Okay," he was like screaming it. Now, let's pull further. Someone's a hairdresser. They feel hurt by someone's behavior. Why hasn't she even like messaged me back? Like, she didn't even like try and like meet me outside of like the bulletin board office. Like, she just kind of handed it to me like I was like a Leo. Oh my god, what? Who's got just like, yeah, literally the Strength Universe right there. Who's just got so many options. And yeah. Oh, by Queen. It's like, yeah. Who do you think I am? A Leo? I'm not this. I feel some of you dealing with a Virgo who gets really hard on themselves. Like, I feel like they're gonna go into this vibe of like, maybe I'm just not worth her attention. I hear that. Aw, no, stop this. Let's clear it. Stop this. The Hangman in reverse. Let's clear it. I feel like they're gonna post publicly on their social media. Hi everyone. Okay. Hi. I'm putting the house for sale. I hear that. They want it. The hamster wants to put the house for sale. I feel like maybe the hamster had like put the conversation up in the air at a certain point in time about this initially. And it was like, well, I'll stay at home and then maybe like you can meet me every now and then, but you know, you can come back home to me. I hear that. It's like, but they never came. This is quite sad. Yeah, there's an abandonment energy maybe here at play at some light with the Hangman in reverse in the environment. I see two big lips. It's like not two lips, but like, you know what I'm saying? Lips, but like, yeah. Okay. With lipstick on specifically. That's it. I'm not good enough for her. I hear that. Aw, stop that. Hangman in reverse. The stars in reverse in the theme. I feel like they're talking to their friends. Their friends are like, stop this margarine versus butter thing. It's not about this, okay? You are good enough, okay? I hear that. I'm hearing 222. Yeah, I feel like somebody's gonna just kind of like give up on like so-called love. It's like, I'll just be into girls. No, that's it. I hear that. Maybe they want to like change orientation. They want to change really? Okay, let's continue. The Eight of Cups. Okay, nothing wrong with anything, but like it's maybe a metaphor. It's like something dramatically is like, yeah. She's making it very obvious and very clear that we're not in a committed connection. Eight of Cups upright. They're imagining like leaving the whole story behind. They feel like they're stuck emotionally, maybe. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody maybe needed to make a decision. Like, let's think about it. The human has to go to work. right? I mean, they have to go to work every day. So what are they going to do? It's like, are they going to like not go to work to like pet the hamster at home? Like, we cannot do that, right? Maybe this is a metaphor, love and light. But it's just like maybe a matter of question of priorities. So you'll know what this is. Like, is this kind of just like, are you training your puppy at home who's like waiting on you kind of vibe? The Seven of Cups upright and the Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, you'll know what it is for you, but I'm hearing, I'm so in love with you. What's that song? Whatever. No, they're watching you like at your job. They like want to like interrupt you. Hi, I'm hearing that. Hey, hi. It's like maybe they even like see you from some kind of Zoom camera. I don't know. Yeah, they see you from a Zoom camera. This is for some. And they're looking at you at your work meeting or something like this. And they like want to join in. And like kind of, yeah, they want to be like, I know she's in there. She's having a meeting right now. I'm going to like really get upset right now. And the Nine of Wands reverse is square. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to be disrespectful to you. The Queen of Wands is upright. The Fool is in reverse. But they're going to have an obviously like stern look on their face with the Nine of Cups upright. Why are you staring at me like that? Like, I'm not here waiting on you. It's like maybe when the person does come back, it's like they don't have a look of like, hey, I'm so sorry. It's more like, yeah, they're starting. This person is okay. Let's clear it. This person's starting to get paranoid in the connection. They're feeling it's not going to work out anymore. Like in the general sense of like, they're kind of losing faith a little bit. Maybe they're losing hope that there is a feeling here between you two. But maybe it's more like in terms of their love language. Like I would have expected her to come back by this point in time. Oh, she's not here. Okay, so I guess it's not happening. But like, is that really realistic? Let's clear it. How can we have expectations, right? I mean, I don't know. This is a general video. You have to see what makes sense for you in the context of your experience. So no, but they're looking at you with your friends. That's part of this. It's like, why is she like shaking the snow globe for like all her coworkers? I hear that. The World's upright. Four of Swords. She left me in the middle of like, then they like smell something in the air that smells tasty. I don't know. You're gonna, yeah. Okay, let's clear it. Some of you, they may want to rebound. It's like, I'm just going to rebound. That's all. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to go work for like Helena. Let's clear it. Helena? Helena. Headline news. Headline news. It's like they maybe even want to start like a competitive business. Let's clear it. Or industry. Yeah, I mean, like breaking news. Like, but he wants to be a reporter now. The hamster wants to be a reporter. They want to like kind of, but it's silly. I feel like at the end, yeah, they just want your attention. Honestly, they're going to try to do whatever they can. At the end of the day, they respect you, but it is reminding me slightly of the drama energy that came through in the Leo, the Sagittarius, and the Aries reading. So you might want to check those videos out. They are, kind of intense. I will say that. But I'm getting a little bit of the energy here, so I feel obligated to kind of say that might be an overlap of energy. The Five of Cups upright. Or overlap archetypes in the context of whatever this is. They want to meet with you. Maybe they're annoyed that you're not giving them like the time of day. They're watching you hang out with like the peacocks in the park. I see that. Five of Pentacles upright. Like, look at her. She's just talking to all of her followers. This is for some. Maybe they see you on your social media. They feel like you're focused and interested on your own life now, and that's really hurting them. I don't know, but I don't know if that's literal, you guys, and it can be both people, right? At a certain point, maybe, is it a misunderstanding? Let's clear the energy. This person is stalking you. Yeah. Hermit in reverse. Father's words in reverse. They want to compete with you now. I see someone wanting to get competitive, but it's not because it's not that. It's that they want, at the end of the day, Point A, they want to be with you. Point B, you're not showing up. Point C, how can I possibly get her attention? I'll compete. I'm hearing that with her mother's business. Ownership manual in mind. Maybe they even kind of want to like call something out publicly that they know is going to kind of like hurt your feelings or like piss you off. Let's clear it. Remember me? Remember me? Or am I just a long forgotten memory? They're like, I see this hamster, you guys. They're sad, they're very sad. And I want some reverse, they're feeling sexually, like, really dismissed, even. Yeah. I see them kicking around, like, marbles, even. Let's call it pebbles. It's like, maybe they feel that this is a reflection of their capacity, but, like, I'm sorry, like, this is not empowered. No, like, truly, maybe? Well, like, okay. I mean, as a hamster, yeah, you can understand where you want to go. I feel they don't want to run away. Again, I feel the hamster owns this house, actually, interestingly. They want you to, for some of you, the hamster is controlling. They want you to be someone very specific to them, but you're not showing up in that space yet. So now they're like, that's it. And they run off. 8 of Cups upright style. I just hear little, like, footsteps. I'm hearing hamsters in the wind. They're, like, going to make a musical now. Off in the woods with this. Yeah, I just shouldn't have, like, counted on her to begin with. To love me. It's like, oh. Fucking Hamlet scripture going on here with the, yeah. Let's clear it. But this is not really appropriate, I heard again. Like, why are this is dramatic. They're very dramatic, you guys. I'm sorry, but yeah. For how many of you do you know what this is relating to? Yeah. For some, it's like, this guy is, like, very irritated. Ace of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Cups upright. Like, somebody here is trying to be powerful, even with, like, something that they know is okay. We gotta get into the subconscious of the hamster. I'm sorry, what is going on here? Maybe this is, let's clear it. For some, well, there are many different situations, obviously. It's a general video, but they are kind of, at a certain point, they're feeling, like, hurt, and that's obvious with the Devil in reverse. Like, they're feeling defensive, though. But I want to know if you showed up for the hamster. I mean, what would go down? I hear Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I feel this person just wants attention, like, kind of, at a certain point sometimes. It's like, oh, thank God. It's almost like they just want to know you haven't left them. Do you see what I'm saying? Does this make sense? If this message is resonating, or if you find it interesting, helpful, can you guys hit the like button? I'm looking at that. They feel that you define the reality. Maybe it's, yeah. What would happen? Ace Wands reverse. What would happen should you show up for the hamster? All right. Let's clear it. Ace of Wands upright. This is feeding their ego. They are going to feel powerful. Like, okay, I'm just seeing it. Wow, my human is home. It's like something like this. Like, they feel like they even brought you back in. That they were the one, yeah, they're trying to control you guys. They're trying to remanifest you, but, like, maybe even, like, with power manipulation control. Hence maybe why you're not giving in. Let's clear it. Where's the human at? What's going on? For some of you, they're building their life. They're trying to understand. Well, they don't want to give in to this energy. They know what's going on, actually, and they don't want to give into it. Let's clear it. Strength upright. Hermit in reverse. 10 of Swords upright. They're someone who's understanding, like, more so the question of boundaries and where they stand with themselves as well. Like, they're trying not to kind of, like, disrespect themselves, actually, as well. Like, I can't just come home because my hamster's calling me. Okay? It's like, I see someone's pager going off. It's like, it's Sandalson again. Sandal, I don't know. Please do all. Sandal, I don't know. Sandalson, I don't know. He's calling me again. Like, okay, I know that, but, like, I cannot pick up. Like, I need to do my work. I hear that, even. I'm hearing sockeye salmon. So somebody's trying to maybe, like, so-called train the hamster as well. It's kind of both ways. It's kind of, like, mutual. But this is an ego war, you guys. I'm feeling it, like, through and through. This is a power play ego war. It's like, they know that this person also loves them. They want validation. Honestly, if I'm quite honest, I feel like the hamster maybe even hiked this up to their friends. And that's part of what's going on here. At the end of the day, is it really, like, the purity of the intention of, like, this is what it is? Wow. The hamster has 3 aces. Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands upright, Ace of Cups upright. They want to feel like you know them. They felt like you kind of were very kind of, how do we say, like, you were a meaningful part of their life. Like, you kind of made them, they respected your sense of knowing. I don't know what the hell that means. They feel like you're, I don't know, you're powerful or something like that. So like when they get your response, it's like then they like that. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. Yeah, they feel powerful. It's kind of like even a little bit of like, okay, I hate to say it like this, but like a little bit of a telemarketer energy. It's like she's always trying to just like get me to like talk about very certain things, and I'm not really into it. I'm hearing I got to get like my fitness game on, and like maybe somebody's feeling like someone's a little about like clingy-ish, a little even. Maybe it's on astral. This can be like you don't notice this. Yeah, if you stepped away from someone and you're not giving into something here, like they're feeling really like she like put me in the dark with that. Yeah. So okay, I'm hearing hey over here. I see someone like waving. The minute that they see you from the window, I see like the hamsters always checking out the window. It's like the minute they see you, it's like they're just so happy. I feel like they lose their story then. Maybe they're making stories like I need you to like love me. It's like what the hell? Let's clear it. They're screaming on the other end of the line. You need to come back and love me. It's like, but then when you arrive, it's like they're not really about that story anymore. Maybe they were making excuses like, I need you to do this, and I need you to do that, I need you to be this and that. It's like, but then, do you see what I'm saying? So this makes me feel like it's more of like even almost like a love addiction. It's like, I just want to feel that like he's here. I just want to feel that she's here. And then at that moment, it's like when they do return, it's like so that tells me this is a control thing. It's like, oh, they just want to feel like they brought you back. Let's clear it. Okay. The hangman and the high priestess. Yeah, this is for some. They want, yeah, it's the fact that they're not manifesting this as they feel it. They feel like they need to like have a little remote control on you. This is for some. Yeah. 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 For how many of you, okay, so, but I wonder, some of you may have actually blocked this person. It's like they want to feel like, yeah, I made her unblock me. Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands upright, Ace of Cups upright. They're associating power with love. I hear it like this. Because when we flipped it to like, what if you were to do that? They would get the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, it's like a high. It's like a high. This is how I'm seeing it. Okay, it's like they see like stars. Like, wow. It's like they feel like I'm hearing Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Like it's almost like this kind of. It's like some sort of ecstasy energy. Well, how do we say this? Yeah, it's like, well, part of it is let's clear the energy. They respect you, okay, but this is not healthy. Like in terms of the association, they feel like they're kind of controlling you. It's like they like you, okay. So then it's like when they feel like they're able to control you, it's like extra pleasure. I'm hearing that extra pleasure in the pleasure center cortex of their brain. It's like, whoa, they're not really knowing. Let's clear it. They don't know what they're doing. I'm sorry, love and light. They don't know who they really are. I'm hearing that as well to you. Yeah. No, honey, you're not going to control me. I'm hearing that, okay? Yeah, you're going to, yeah. And they know this. This is for some. The human knows this fully well. Like, you're going to be, yeah, not who you want to be to me. You're going to, yeah, either you're going to show up for real or we're not doing this. I'm hearing that. They don't want you like they do want you doing you, but they don't want you doing you. If you know what I'm saying. Okay, it's like no, I don't want. She's like going to the gym now. She's looking all like hot for like other guys. I bet I hear that. Where is she going? What is she doing? It's like they don't like that feeling. Maybe let's clear it. This is a disaster. This person needs to step back. Love and light. They want to feel their macho with the Ace of Wands, right? Yeah. You coming back, them feeling like they're kind of controlling you makes them feel that they're powerful, that they're macho. There's a visceral sort of like root chakra question here with the Ace of Wands upright that we need to ask. Like, let's clear the energy. Yeah. Mm-mm. No. It's like this is for some of you. Somebody doesn't want to give this person like an allowance kind of vibe, but an emotional allowance. I'm not letting you back into my world. Okay, it's like maybe this is the type of someone's getting just very sweet right when they know this person's gonna walk away. It's clear this person's realizing what that game is, and it's like I'm out. I hear that I'm out. Hangman in reverse, yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Because honestly, I would like to know. Let's assume, okay, sure, the happy dog wagging tail energy with the Ace of Wands upright and the Ace of Cups upright with the Ace of Swords in reverse. But then what happens? Then what? I feel that they feel like proud, like, so take a look at me now. I was the one who brought her back. You see, my pentacle is in my hand, and it's all I've got to ask of. Yeah, what comes next? Okay, let's clear it. Because this is also unrealistic. Like, it's not about just like this. It's obviously not just about having this person come back into your life in some way, right? It's like there has to be a vision, a vibe. Or is the hamster going to have a thorough? I see somebody even trying to get like a loan, a love loan. 10 of Wands, right? You guys, they want to show off. This is for some of you, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, look, see, I got my human back. What about you guys, huh? It's like, let's clear it. Oh my God, this is ancestral, maybe, you guys. No, okay, let's get back to it. Yeah, 5 of Wands in reverse. They feel like, whew, yeah, she took the pressure off of me. Now I don't need to like own up to it. Let's clear it. Maybe they felt like they were very worried, like you were gonna hurt their ego in a real bad way. Maybe even publicly, socially. Hence why they hiked it up, like in front of like all of their friends. Maybe like, yeah, I hike it up. 10 of Wands upright, 5 of Wands in reverse. Like, okay, so we got it. It's revealing. Oh God, you guys, the Knight of Wands upright. You guys, it's like I see someone prancing around with like I'm seeing a dog with a toy in its mouth. It's like prancing in circles. Like this is my toy. It's like okay, oh, all right, and then what? Okay, then what? Okay. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They're fucking celebrating, you guys. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Hallelujah. They're like gonna start. I feel like the hamster is gonna start suddenly. Like they're gonna have like a pinky ring like on their pinky finger, and they're gonna just have like a mic in their hand. Let's go. They're gonna turn to like an R&B pop star. Like this is what I'm hearing. They're gonna film a music video. It's like, what does this have to do? 6 of Wands. Oh, victorious. You guys, this is all ego. I'm so sorry. I've never pulled a card set like that. No, I'm being honest. Never pulled the 10. Leading out of the ace with the ace. With it, yeah. Out of the page. But now, if this is something of like, okay, well, you can interpret this in a number of ways. So always interpret it in the way that you feel it. But guys, yeah, like take it as you will. But this is all fire energy. It's all kind of pompous in a way. It is. So if you're wondering, like, yeah, is this an ego thing? Like, I see someone just like going around in circles. Like, it's like a dog who's running in circles around all the other dogs, like with their toy in their mouth. Like, hi. I don't know what the hell. Look what I got. It's like kind of a bragging energy. Like they're gonna kind of like go to school, okay, and like show off like to all their friends. Like, yeah. Star bright. I started this business. I hear that as well. It's like they want to fan their hamster nails off. It's like something like that. Yeah, I work there. I'm hearing that. Maybe this is somebody who wants to get hired by you and you're wondering, like, should I give into this? It's like, should we be doing this? Like, okay. Now for some of you, I'm hearing for the fame, for the glory. I feel like I don't know what that. If you come home after, let's say you kind of where you hire the mouse, it's like, if you were to come home, I feel like this person would be like singing like these songs about themselves and like filming it and putting it on like Facebook. I don't know what that, you gotta just take it as you will. Yeah, I'm hearing like for the fame, for the glory. It's like they're gonna become like a famous rapper. What the heck? Okay, now let's continue. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. It's like, I'm reminded of the Sun card in the Gummy Bear Tarot deck that came through in the Pisces reading of August. Yeah, I think it was August or September. Yeah, where the title of that video is, the next time you see this person, you'll be like, who the fuck is this? Yeah, that reading. Let's clear the energy. That is what I'm reminded of. And we have the Sun in reverse. It's like they kind of feel like your mommy kind of vibe. It's like, yay, like mommy like is now, yeah, home. I hear that. She's doing everything now. Yay. It's like they're clapping for themselves. Let's clear it. Like, maybe it's a mothering energy that needs to be corrected here, like in the sense of maybe you're mothering like someone who you're dating. Because if this is who you're dating, I feel like a very childlike energy here. Very childlike, extremely. King of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse. I don't have to work anymore. Yay! I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. And it's like, hold on a second. Like, this is not like, yeah, this is not the hearsay of our love story. Ooh, maybe even they're gonna like brag about that and like go around saying like, yeah, like this and that, like I don't have to work anymore. I don't know what this is leading to. Hopefully they're not, yeah, it's not something financial or however, but take it as you will. It's, yeah, maybe everything together, like maybe this gonna have to, yeah. I see someone kind of being like, hey, we can't go around like just kind of talking like that. Like it's not the point. Yeah, Hierophant here upright. You're in the Queen of Cups upright. Like we need to like have like more of a vision. Like it's not just about saying like, hey, we're rich now. I'm hearing that. It's like we need to have no. This is like not appropriate. I feel someone is even embarrassed. They feel embarrassed that maybe like, yeah, I see someone doesn't want somebody going around being like, hey, yeah, we're just like together now. I hear that as well. Like, because that's not the point. Because like you have to continue working towards a goal, if that makes sense. Now, for some of you, let's clear the energy. Yeah. No, it's all ego, love, and light with the Knight of Wands bright and the Ten of Wands bright. Like they feel like righteous. They feel like I beset all of my rivals. Look at me. It's like a video game, like haiku poem. I hear that. Like, I feel like someone's kind of, like, looking at everyone in the crowd. It's really kind of weird, but, yeah, it's weird. But they're looking in the crowd of, like, their wedding, and they're making eye contact with, like, certain people in the crowd. It's, like, weird. Like, yeah, bro. It's, like, the vows are more, like, geared towards the other men in the room. What? Like, in the sense of saying, like, yeah, like, look at us. I hear that. Like, maybe they feel proud with you, but this is not the appropriate reason. You're their star kind of energy, but it's like, yeah, okay, but not like, yeah, I know what I'm saying. Okay. Maybe they're like going bragging to like everyone's like all the relatives, the Six of Wands are bright, like, and this person's kind of like, hey, we need to slow down with that, okay? It's like a little too much victory energy where there needs to be more intimacy and love and like one-on-one, but maybe it's like, I do see the hamster has been kind of shivering in the cold a little bit. So, like, maybe there is a natural, like, whoo, you know, like, ha, like they're shaking their tail off. Do hamsters have tails? Okay. Yeah, I think so, right? It's clear. Mm-hmm. Again, the star, yeah. Like, but for some of you, you need to be careful because I feel like this might turn into, like, an addiction with them. Like, then it's like, I got the cheese. It's like they never want to let you go kind of vibe. You may end up feeling kind of indebted or, like, suffocated by this even. Yeah, this is for like you're gonna go from the Queen of Cups to like the Eight of Swords. It's like I don't know what to do with Marcus. He's turning into like a fucking like a mouse hunt ringleader. What? Now they're gonna because now it's like they're feeding the egos of even other people. Now they gotta bring in other people into the story. Like they're bragging, like look how I got like my human back. How I got my human back as a hamster, and it's like. Cheese, and they have like a little like placard and a picture and a video, and maybe they're even starting a business maybe with on this, and I feel like this is too much pressure for you. Let's clear it. Yeah, you guys, hopefully this is making sense. Okay, is this making sense? I'm gonna come into the chat. Yeah. Gross, bro. Yeah. So yeah, this is not appropriate. I think you're thinking in the long term of things. And you know, this is where we can say, well, I felt like spirit had me pull out of that situation, you know? I mean, yeah, like who doesn't want a cuddly wuddly hamster, like, you know, kind of like waiting on their every move? I mean, well, I don't know. It's kind of starting to get a little bit excessive and maybe even a little bit creepy with the star upright. Like, why is she glorifying me? I hear that as well. Like, as if I am like her everything. She can put on like a Brian McKnight song and just listen to that. Like, why is it me? Maybe they're starting to even get paranoid. Maybe the human doesn't trust you anymore because there's too much pressure like that. Possibly. Let's clear it. This is maybe both ways. It could be a self-confidence thing. But okay, let's clear the energy. No. Now, what I want to get at, though, okay, let's see. Can we see what else? Like, I want to see long-term, even though we kind of got it. I mean, yeah. They're going to take you. I'm literally seeing the Sun card. I see them like burping at the dinner table. I'm seeing a hamster with a big ass belly. Burp. It's like they have their feet up on the dinner table. Even it's like they're feeling like overly satisfied, but it's emotionally like. I feel like you might wonder, like, will they have the need to like really manifest anything here? So I'm curious about that Page of Pentacles. Show up. What's up? Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. No, guys. Oh, my God. Okay. I feel like this person wants, like, an easy way out of things. I'm going to be really honest. I feel like they may even suffer from, like, anxiousness, anxiety, and they feel like you're going to satiate their anxiousness. And that is not appropriate. It's not the answer. It's almost, for some of you, maybe a situation like, I need you. No. That is not where it's at. 11 light. Not a healthy situation. Not a healthy situation. And if this is triggering you, this is not the right channel for you. Because I'm not going to be feeding those draconian connections, okay? And calling them, like, yeah, love. This is not love. This is, like, a problem. Let's clear it. This is a problem. And they need to work on it with themselves, okay? Otherwise, it's like, you're going to become like their mediator, their masseuse, their Manchester United Kingdom man. They're this, they're that, they're that, they're that, they're that. And it's like, let's clear the energy. Love and light's everybody here. But like, it's just not going to be where it's at in the long term. That's not going to be healthy. They're overly associating with you or your success, overly associating with what you would bring to them, overly associating with what they would mean to you. Maybe you kind of subtly feel that, you pick up on it, and maybe that's why you step back. This is for some. Or vice versa, even, you take it as it will. Yeah, this is their childhood wounds. I don't, unfortunately, see, because when I'm pulling out of the Page of Pentacles, okay, I don't really see anything actually, like, being carried out from that. I see it more as, like, this is a theory. It's passive. It's like, I don't want to deal with, like, my past life drama. Okay, good. She's home. Whew. All right. I don't need to think of that anymore. It's like, this is something of more of, like, I even see, like, a dolphin call. I see an animal calling out, like, a wolf howling, like, oh. But then when you arrive, it's like, there's no trouble. It's like, we're good. We're here. You're here now. I just called you back in. It's like, there's no, like, issue. It's just that it's like a separation anxiety. But yeah, this is exactly what it is like. I know this firsthand because Bandit has severe separation anxiety. It's not that something is wrong. He just wants you there at all times. Like he must, love and light. So he went through certain experiences, but that, I mean, I had to leave him at home now because this is not, I cannot have my life like that. I couldn't even leave the house for 5 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where love needs boundaries. And like, we cannot be thinking that we know love. I'm hearing that as well when we don't know ourselves. Ooh. And so, just pull another card there. Yeah. This is somebody who wants to work on the root chakra, I think, like, when it comes to the higher self, like, they need to work on the root chakra. They need to really understand, like, why are they, like, trying to file for divorce? What is this about? I'm hearing that. The Star. For a small number of you, maybe they are fearing you're going to do something like that, and so they're trying to control you, like, inadvertently. They're trying to have you avoid doing that. Let's clear it. For some of you, like, they're making an issue that's not there, if you see what I'm saying. Like, okay. For some of you, they're actually, hopefully not. I'm hearing libel. I don't know what that. They let's clear it. I think that's a law term. Let's get through in a reading like a few minutes ago, but they're like maybe threatening you. Hopefully not. I mean, if that's at that level, baby boo, it's time to be you and you without. Yeah, I'm hearing Sir Francis Arthur, like United Kingdom. Helena, I don't know. What is this? This is maybe past life energy. I'm hearing Antioch. They have you guys, they have an ego. This is somebody who maybe was even like a sergeant in a past life, and like now they're not getting like the kind of attention, or maybe they didn't actually as well in the past lives, and they got that in the back of their mind, like they want you to be the one to like give them that that warning, I hear that as well, that the troops are headed out. They have a trust issue. They don't understand if you're really there for them. They have to work on that. I'm sorry, on their own, love and light. Yeah, this is a past life energy. This is not what it is. So they're setting it up as like, I need the wheel. I need the cheese. I need the woman. I need the world. I need the world in my hand. It's like they're having like an obsessive energy even. Let's clear the energy. Hopefully this is helpful. You guys can give me a second. I want to get some sparkling water. I just had like a pretty heavy meal, so I just want to kind of digest it. Give me a second. So what spirit I think is recommending? I say, hold on a second, I'm still channeling. But yeah, I mean, hold on a second from the camera lens. This is someone who possibly you want, like, spirit is maybe saying, hey, why don't you just take a break from this person and then see what happens, you know? Like, if you were to take a break, then what? Are they going to be, like, dying on your every move, trying to make sense of everything you do within the context of their life? Or are they going to be in a healthy state of mind where they're able to kind of, like, be themselves for themselves and then reconnect in a way that's empowering for you both? You see what I'm saying? Like, try and push the envelope with where they want to take things, okay? And then you'll understand what their motive is with that. Why do they really, what their intention is with that. Why do they need to, like, have this right here, right now? Right here, right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I do, I mix the water with salt and lemon, and that's an electrolyte boost. So yeah, as a heads up. I'm trying not to have sparkling water though because it is acidic, and so I'm going to be doing. Yeah, would you guys be interested in talking about health more? Because I'm really wanting to. I'm going to make a video even on. Maybe we'll talk about pH and its impact on the gut bacteria, and we can like sort of look at different things here. But yeah, so as a side note. Yeah, Bandit was snoring in the older videos. Yeah. But that's because you're there. If you were to leave the house, you guys, nothing, and I mean nothing could convince him to chill. I even would like put my computer on, like of me talking. Yeah, it's horrible, but like I don't want to lie to him, but like, you know, and it was even like, even if he's sleeping and then like you're playing like a video of you talking in another room and you close the door so they think you're in there, they don't. And I hate that I had to do that, but like, yeah, it did. Yeah. Let's clear it. This is an obsessive energy. So some of you maybe have someone who is not like maybe in the light yet with their life. And so they're trying to kind of like, yeah. And so they're trying to kind of make this issue yours. I hear that as well at a certain point. Like this person maybe is even like kind of, I don't get an exciting energy coming through from the Page of Pentacles. That's the only thing that's really, truly concerning. Because that was the one card that kind of is like, well, let's do this. This one is alkaline now. And I like to have the alkaline water after I have anything acidic because it sort of helps the pH in your mouth to help your teeth remineralize. But yeah, we'll talk more about that. Hopefully maybe later. But yeah, Knight of Swords and the Four Swords. There's something that we don't really know. Maybe even maybe at the core of it, you don't even trust this person. Maybe you feel like there's something weird going on here. Let's clear it. Yeah, like why are they so happy to like see me, or why are they like, yeah. Okay. Now, Gemini, thank you for tuning in. Let's see what else. Anything else you guys want to know about this? Because I feel like this is a very specific situation. Does a hamster get help? Help. Yes. Yeah, I've been making my coffee with the alkaline water too. Exactly. That's great. Yeah, it makes it less acidic. And it's really good to have the alkaline water on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. So the machine that I have been talking about, let me get the link here really quickly. If you guys have any questions with this, they are really helpful, and you can contact them on the website. So let's see here. Some people mentioned they were trying to buy the machine and they were having trouble on the website or something like this. If that is the case, let me know, and I will try and contact them for you about that. I think they have a new website actually, so I will have this. I'll tweet the link. I'll tweet the link about this. But yeah, maybe we can even do a demo or something, because this is amazing. This machine is amazing. Like, yeah, I've been drinking it for like 10 years, and it helped clear up acne. It helped my digestive system, and so many people have found really amazing benefits with it. And you're not buying bottled water anymore. Like, it's amazing. Yeah. And you can remove pesticides from your vegetables with it without using any soaps or anything else. And it lasts. It's supposed to really last like over 25 years. So it's a Japanese technology. It's really, I think, a great investment in terms of eco-friendly and these things. It makes an acidic water where you can disinfect your whole anything. They use it in hospitals. It's really like, it's the next wave of technology, I think, when it comes to health. So yeah. Oh, Lindsay, yay! Great. So, Sparkle Sweet. They have different units. It really depends on what your uses are. Like, if you're a family, then maybe investing in the larger unit would make more sense. The filter, yeah. So, and it depends. Like, you have a higher antioxidant level in certain machines because it's also antioxidant. So it's alkaline, but it also has antioxidants, and it's also hydrogen rich. So it's a few different things. Like, the water becomes ionized, and so it's different properties of it. I actually have, let me see. I have a meter where you can test it. The ORP. So I have to figure out how to use this thing exactly, but it tests it. Like, you can test the ORP, antioxidant potential, oxidation reduction potential for different, if you want to like make sure that your machine is working right. Like, so let me look it up. Actually, it's very interesting. The ORP on the larger machine. Oh, but you asked, the price. So they do have a system where you can pay, I think, as little as like $20 a month, and you can pay it off like this over time. And it's with their own company. Like, they have their own credit system there. They want to make it easier for people to be able to invest in this. The owner is he's a Pisces. He's a Japanese man. He worked for Sony. Okay. And he lost all his family in Hiroshima, and his life kind of just like took on a different purpose. He's Okinawan. And so, he basically like created this company to be able to improve the lives of people. And that's his motive. And so it's very interesting the way the company is set up. They want to help people transform their life in lots of different ways. And that's also financially. So the company has, different sides to it. But the health thing is number one. And it's really actually cool. They're a family-owned business, even with the farms in Okinawa where they make their turmeric. So the company makes a certain type of turmeric. It's a very specific strain that grows. It's called the autumn spring strain, and it's really powerful. This strain is something really particular. It's different, I think, than like so-called standard turmerics. A lot of people who have different kinds of really horrible inflammation-based diseases, they're on the turmeric. They take about 6 capsules of that a day. And they drink the alkaline water. And if you're really like, if you have something seriously going on with your inflammation, they will drink, this is not recommended, but Yeah, I've heard that people will drink 11.5 of that to be able to quickly shift the balance of your body, the pH of your body. So yeah, disease thrives in an acidic environment. And so when you're wanting to just address absolutely anything, you want to look at the gut and you want to look at the pH. So this can definitely help assist in that. I mean, you obviously want to have an alkaline-based diet as well. It's kind of just like, give or take. Like if you're having 5 bottles of soda and then you're having 1 leaf of an herb, your body's probably not going to be on the alkaline side. But of course, you always want to talk to your birth practitioner. So many factors can be at play. But yeah, so this is a system that they have in their own company. I think it's really kind of relatively easy. Like you don't have to do a credit check or something like this. I don't know the way they do it, but yeah, $20 a month and you can pay that off. You don't have to buy bottled water. You're contributing to the environment in a much more, seamless way. And it's just really, I think it's a great investment. But if you want to just pay it off, it depends. Let me look at their units. They have different ones here. They have an under-the-counter unit, which is obviously going to be more expensive. They have an over-the-counter unit, which is the one that I've got here. When I went to Italy and I studied abroad there, I took my machine with me because I had the smaller, it was kind of like a travel unit. It doesn't produce as high of an antioxidant rate as these other units, but yeah, it's pretty powerful still, obviously. And so, yeah, I took that with me. It was easier to kind of move around with. I was going through the different, traveling quite a bit, and I just put in my luggage and would go around with that. Part of that was because I saw what it did for me health-wise. Like when I was younger, I had really bad acne and I had really bad, like the digestive situations weren't amazing. So this helped me a lot with that. And yeah, it also helped me get off of soda. So yeah, I would drink the 9.5 but you do want to be careful with that because your body can detox. So if you've got a very acidic diet and you've got, and it's been then you want to ease into it like more slowly. Some people may at first, like they get a little bit of a headache or depending on what you're dealing with, so the sooner that you address inflammation of the body though, and pH, generally so-called the better. But of course everybody's different and everyone's body is different. Some people have a naturally more alkaline body and so on. But given like every day, present day here, we are probably more on the acidic side, unfortunately, just given our lifestyle, yeah, so the more that you can do for yourself, the better. Let me though look at, again, the machines. I don't know if they have the travel unit anymore. That was back when it was like years ago. But they do have this one. They have the stainless steel one. I think it's about, is it 3,000 or something like this if you pay it off in one shot, or if you go through their payment program, it's about $20 a month. And yeah, so let me though see. They have a range. They also have commercial units for agriculture if you want to grow crops with this, or if you want to use it in like a hotel. Like a lot of spas and resorts are using this these days, and a lot of farms, organic farms and things, because the crops grow better, stronger with the alkaline water and the antioxidant, or the pH. You can work with it. Let me see though, again, I said I would pull this up. Hold on. I'll bring the link. I think they're making it easier to be able to purchase because there's an issue. There's not an issue, but it's just not so easy on their website. I think you can do it manually if you call them on the phone. And I think at a certain point I put the phone number here. Let me see. It's clear and wrong. Yeah, so they have a K8 unit. This is an 8-plate yeah, so it's got more plates, and I think it produces a stronger sort of antioxidant. Then they have a SD501, which is the one that I've got here. This is the stainless steel one. They have the SC501, not platinum. And then they've got a Super 501. This is for super heavy use, like if this is in a commercial space, or maybe a cafe or coffee shop or something like this, or a restaurant. They have a junior model. Is that the one I took with me? It might have been that one that I took, the junior model. Yeah. And then the SD501. So like if you're just one person, I mean, you know, but if it's like you and a family, or, you know, then that is different. Yeah, for example, but and then they have that under the counter unit, and then they have a shower unit actually, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so chefs love the water. Obviously, you can use it for so many different things. The different pH levels really matter when it comes to cooking. Certain pH levels, they'll really extract flavor more than others. So, and you want different pH levels for different uses. Like, for example, if you're cooking rice or if you're making pasta, certain pH really matters. So it's kind of like really cool if you're a chef. It's heaven sent for that as well. But anyways, you guys, hopefully this is interesting. I'll put the link. So yeah, maybe we'll do like a whole demo thing, maybe sometime, and we can. Yeah, this guy is so cute. the CEO. And I've seen him. He's this Japanese man. His quote says, "The basis of vitality and long life is water." We are made of mostly water, which is, very interesting. And actually, looking at it from an energy standpoint, what happens with this, when the water is ionized, it basically passes through, was it electricity, right? When it gets ionized with the titanium plates. And it takes, so the name of this is Kangen. It takes and Kangen meaning, it takes it back to the original form, the original state. So it kind of even clears it energetically in a way. Well, how do we say it? Like, it kind of brings it back to the original cellular state, because when water passes through, let's say even pipes or whatever, water, it takes imprint of energy. So this is another very interesting. But anyways, I know this is a Gemini reading, but we're talking about it here, it could be a message. Maybe you want to focus more on your health and such things. But yeah, this is something I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, because I mean, we can talk about spirituality, we can talk about energy, but it's kind of everything all together. And I feel like, and especially in the States, we're kind of disadvantaged when it comes to certain, it's like, well, this is obviously all relative, but we've got a lot of pesticides on our food as well. And unless you're eating a completely 100%, okay, like you're growing your own food, but there's so much to this, and I hope we can talk about this sometime as well, because I am really passionate about health. And you do not want glyphosate, okay, in your body. And unfortunately, a lot of crops do have glyphosate on them, even if, let's say, they can still have that a little slightly, if it's even still organic. But if it's let's say even not glyphosate, we're looking at the soils are completely depleted. So okay, but this is a whole nother thing. But maybe we'll talk about this sometime. This is something I'm really passionate about. But it's 9:00. Okay. And you always have to make your decisions. Like, something that is right for one will not necessarily be right for another, and a lot of it is energy. So you have to make sure that you are in resonance with whatever it is that you're bringing into your space, right? And sometimes maybe that will change. Sometimes it's like, I do resonate with that, and then I don't resonate with that, But for myself, I am able to tell the taste of bottled water, and I really do not recommend having bottled water in plastic, even in the big spring water containers. I really but then it's when I didn't have the machine set up, I would have to go and get glass bottled water, and this is a pain. You have to have it delivered, and and it's kind of I don't know, it's wasteful a little bit. But you guys know how I used to drink the flow water? So someone actually tested this. There's somebody who is, he's, oh wow, it turned on now. I have to figure out how to use this, and then we can test the water. It would be kind of cool. I've never done it here. But he talked to his healer. This is someone they talked to their healer, and their healer they were drinking first flow water, and then their healer, they had a Reiki healer. The Reiki healer said something about I don't remember exactly what it was, but they compared the flow water to this water, and so they ended up getting a machine. This was they actually they saw that it was better. And I used to drink flow. I love flow. It comes from the spring, but anyways, okay, but let me get the link. I think we talked about this as well at a certain point. This can help with autism. I've heard people have had amazing diabetes, things like this. It's kind of simple. Like if you think about it, it comes back down to your gut, and it is the nucleus. It is the core. It comes back to So no matter really what it is, like everything starts with inflammation. So that's why you want to just kind of like stop the process of inflammation sooner than later. Some level of inflammation is natural, is normal, but when it becomes like your body is having more things that are inflaming it rather than its ability to regenerate and rehabilitate and heal, that's when you have symptoms. And they can start simple as like skin rashes or acne, or nothing is random. So these are just ways in which your body is trying to tell you that there is a little bit, maybe even a toxic load on the body. And this is natural, this is normal, given that your body is meant to filter toxins. That's why you got your liver. That's why you got your lungs. That's why you have your skin. This is normal. It's natural to a certain level extent. But when there is like an overbalance, and this is where I'm saying, like in the present day, in society today, we're not living as like cavemen, right? We're not like in the woods in the forest, like just having like little fresh herbs here and there, and like some nuts and seeds and some berries, and like maybe a fresh caught fish at a certain point in time. This is just not our lifestyle. Like we've got cars, we've got smog. Everything that goes in must come out, and your body, your different organs are responsible for filtering what it takes in. So if the majority of what you're taking in, especially ingesting, eating, and drinking, is going to have something that your body needs to filter through or to combat in terms of inflammation, that's going to be where you feel the tipping point is, when you start to feel not good and unhealthy. Okay. So this is like really important. And the body does affect the brain as well. And this is, I think, one of the greatest illusions, is that there is no connection between your brain and your body, when really there very much is. So hopefully this is helpful. This is something I really wanted to talk about. This is more like talking on the spectrum of like the gut-brain axis, because it is actually really important. And this is why the gut can affect, and why, healing the gut and addressing the gut and the pH in the body can actually have an impact on, sort of like things like autism and such, because and even Alzheimer's is related to the brain. So anyways, there are so many I used to really be very much into this. I've researched this and healed leaky gut with myself. So to do that, in doing that, I researched the gut and a lot of this, and I didn't want to do anything, like I didn't want to take any medication for that. So I basically healed it on my own with diet and different things. So different ways of basically coming back to that one thing yet again, which is inflammation. So it's clear. Yeah, and even things like anxiety, anxiousness. Okay, a lot of this is the gut bacteria, because we are made mostly of gut bacteria, right? We're mostly bacteria. So they say that your second brain sits in your gut. So the gut, in a way, is controlling your brain. So if you are having something like anxiety, you really want to look at your gut. You really want to look at your diet. You want to look at, what is going on there? Because bacteria is also consciousness. So it's like, who are you feeding in there, and what are the frequencies and vibrations that they're emitting? So this is something very interesting, actually, if we really were to look at it from that vantage point as well. During the summer, I was really looking into this, because I was like, like you almost take on different life when your gut bacteria transforms and changes. And so I was talking to someone who owns this, they own like a probiotic yogurt shop in California. And this was when I was there, visiting home for a bit of time. And so, yeah, I mean, California's got some really interesting, very progressive in terms of health, you know, shops and stores and businesses. And yeah. So, but anyways, I was talking to the guy, and he was, I think he was a Reiki guru or something like this as well. Anyways, he's basically like, yeah, no, this is consciousness. Like, this is living when you take a probiotic. So it's kind of like everything, though, can impact your gut bacteria. And that's where you want to be aware of what is the majority of what you're doing? What is the majority of what you're eating and taking, drinking, even thinking? So it all kind of contributes to the conversation that's happening in your gut. So hopefully this makes sense. It's sometimes not easy, okay? Living as a human here currently on the present, plane, in this sort of societal state we're in, like, it's, yeah, and that's where you want to kind of change the major things that you can when it comes to your diet and your health, and water is one of those ways, because we're also mostly made of water. So if I had to change one thing, I would say definitely make sure that you've got the right kind of water. I wouldn't be drinking tap. I would be just really aware of that, especially if you live in a big city. And yeah, and so you want to make sure that it's alkaline. So yeah, let me open. See, I got this. I got this thing where I keep saying I'm going to pull the link, and then it's like, so if you guys have questions about this, and if you want, let's say if you're interested in this, but it's a matter of finances for you, then contact them. They're going to really help you with that. And the company they have a WQA certification for those who are maybe interested in terms of adopting this technology, even let's say into a cafe, if you own a cafe or coffee shop, even a hotel or something like this. This is the only company who is, I believe it's the only company that's WQA certified. So they use this exact unit in Japanese hospitals, and they use it to treat gout, like to literally disinfect and to, I think they use either the 11.5, I don't know how it works in terms of gout, but they've saved limbs. They've saved people's limbs with this water. It's really amazing. Obama's cardiologist had him on this water from this exact machine. So yeah, but it's just very interesting. I mean, again, always you want to be making sure that you're in resonance with what you're doing. This is, but so let me get the link though, again. I'm trying to find in my notes. Here. I originally heard about this because my dad is a chiropractor. He's a doctor, and he's always been into, now he's retired, but he's always been into like natural healing modalities and these such things. And he was always kind of like looking for these new kind of progressive technologies. So he came across this, and my mom at first, she was like, oh my God, she's an engineer. It's funny. She was very skeptical at first. Like, what? Oh my God, like $3,000 for this machine. And then it saved her life because she had hypoglycemia and she was actually in the hospital. And this water saved her life. Yeah. So it's a whole story. And after that, she became very passionate. She was researching about it. So, and a lot of people have had this story, which is really, really cool. So yeah. Where the heck? Okay, I'm going to pull it from the last website. The last. I posted a video. It was called Alkaline Water for the Gut. Mind, Body, Soul. I think it's something like that. Let me see. Gemini. This is something that comes through when you're reading. It's funny because my Mars is in Gemini in the 8th house, which is also about healing. Yeah, it is about, definitely. And Scorpio in general is related to regeneration and healing. So yeah, side note, if you have a lot of planets in the 8th, surgeons usually have doctors and natural practitioners. Yeah, natural practitioners, they will have a lot of Scorpio in their chart. Pluto, Scorpio, related to regeneration and healing with the physical body. Okay, so they have a new website coming, but this one still works. So Sorry, guys. Let me make sure it's... All right, we're on. Here we go. Yeah, I did a video on this. It's called Long-Awaited Health Talk. Relatively. But it also does produce over page level. So now I got the link here from that. It's the same link. But again, yeah, if there's like an issue, because I know some people were saying there was an issue, then like let me know. I'll try to get in touch with them. But you can also reach them directly. Here's the link. It's alkalinewater-health.com. I'll put it in the chat. Here we go. And you can contact, they've got a phone number, or you can email them, I think, via the website, or you can text them even with questions, which is cool. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I hope that this is helpful. Let me look into the chat now. Yeah, definitely, Renee. And people have gotten off of their diabetes. People have gotten off of, what is it, insulin, or however it is. They've had amazing turnarounds with their health with this, to the point where their doctor was like, what are you doing? And so, yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, but right, pills are not, they're not good. They're not good. Usually. This is a general message, but personally, my philosophy, I want to go as natural as possible. Like as natural as possible. Oh, you have underarm lymph nodes swelling? Yeah, dry brushing. The immune system, focusing, yeah. I would love to give recommendations here because I also feel it like kind of intuitively, like medical mediumship, but disclaimer, like I'm not a doctor, but I would do a detox program. I would do a detox program, maybe like something with heat therapy even. Thalassotherapy is very interesting, but with heat. Yeah. So there are many different ways that you can, yeah. So, and the company is really cool because, okay, the philosophy of this guy, again, he's a Pisces, Pisces, Japanese man. He has this saying, health is, let me find the link. Basically, he wants to help people transform like their life on every spectrum. So he set up the company as well in such a way where people can truly change their lives by getting involved in whatever, you know, and investing in this. He's a really sort of like, there's a saying, I gotta find it, but he's a very special guy. Like, and people who are, yeah, because they have, yeah. So, but let me see. Something like health is in there. He says there are 3 tiers and pillars to health. And he also considers that finances are involved with that. And so he has a system in the business, in his company, where basically he, you know, if somebody is a distributor, let's say, well, if they purchase a machine, right, he kind of has it in a way where they are then in the system. So let's say that person has an amazing experience with the water. It maybe like helps them get off of their insulin, diabetes, whatever they're doing. And they're like, I want to share this with somebody else, right? Like I want to communicate this with another. He has it in such a way where they would actually have compensation for that, which is really cool. And actually, they don't allow this to be publicly mass marketed in the sense of like on TV or things like this. He really wanted to avoid entering the market in that way because he knew that pharmaceutical companies were just kind of trying to just like take it over. So he kind of first built the company out in Japan and tried to like really sort of get it with a stabilized foundation there and then introduce it in the US, but he has avoided going through mass, like so it's like not allowed to mass media market it, which is kind of interesting. He wants it one-on-one so that the people they are distributors basically, and you can become a distributor, which is really cool. I'm not technically signed up, but obviously my parents are because that's how we bought the machine. But yeah, I'm not technically signed up, but yeah. So, but it's cool. If you are interested in making money from this, you can literally, people make a living out of it as well. And it's really, really amazing. They're changing people's lives. They're invested in health, and God, it's like, they're also helping the environment. So yeah, if this is, again, yeah, look into it. You'll know if it's for you, if it's something that, and, but yeah, some people, they just want to get involved in terms of health, but know that there's also that other side to it. Maybe if you do, let's say, have a network and you do want to kind of maybe even incorporate this more into your line of work. Let's say that you do something that is already related to this, right? Maybe let's say you even have, like, I don't know, maybe you have a supplement store or you have a supplement shop or something like this. And you can definitely sell online as well. People have all kinds of ways. Either way, it might be something really interesting because then you can incorporate it into what you're doing. And the company is very generous with that financially in terms of what they give back to their distributors, because they basically want that to be how they share the word of this. There are a lot of celebrities who are on this though, but that's kind of, they don't pay. They don't want that to be their mass marketing, if that makes sense. Like, for example, they're not going to go and pay someone to be drinking the water or hire somebody to be drinking the water. If you see what I'm saying, like, yeah, but they do. And it's very interesting if you read on that and the testimonials on that. But the reason shouldn't be, and that's why I don't want to mention that, because yeah, like, the reason shouldn't be like, oh, so-and-so is doing this or so-and-so is doing that. Like, you should always question why it is that you feel like you should, that you want to drink a certain type of thing or eat a certain type of thing or take a certain type of supplement. And so, but yeah. And so, but to give a little bit more information on that, like, okay, the guy who, what's his name? Invented the colonoscopy. When he was still in practice, he would only see patients if they were drinking this water. I know it sounds amazing. Like, how do they not communicate about this, right? I mean, this could honestly save so many people's lives, like, literally. But the issue is in the US that a lot of people, yeah, we're built around the system of like, oh, we don't have power over our health. We need to go to like a so-called like this or that. You know what I'm saying? So we actually have a lot more power over our body than we do. Based on, yeah, because it's not, yeah. But anyways, let me get, who's the guy invented the colonoscopy? Yeah, it was some guy here. Something like this. Hiromi Shinya, inventor of colonoscopy and the Shinya method, author of The Enzyme Factor and the Microbe Factor, recommends, the Kangen water. So the doctor, he's a MD PhD, he would not see patients on, and that will tell you something. Why? Because this literally, it gives you sort of the foundation to work with when it comes to your digestive system and your digestive tract, which is really important. You need to really, really maybe look into that. Like, what is the bacteria in your digestive tract, right? Because this is where, certain things. So, but when we're looking at specifically colonoscopy, when you have this water, it really clears the digestive tract out. So if you have like, any kind of like constipation or other things, then you really want to look at your diet for sure. And you want to make sure, period, that you're having like water, that you're drinking water and that you're having, so, but anyways, I know I'm not a doctor, but I'm passionate about this. And I've been wanting to talk about this for years. And I know many people have been asking about health, and it's really important. Yes, it's really, really, really important to look at, everything is vibration. You guys, so Gemini, back to your reading though. But yeah, you guys, let me know if you want to like get deeper into this, and like maybe we can like, we'll talk more about. Wow, great, Suzanne, this is wonderful. Yeah, yeah. Very, very cool, you guys. I'm happy to hear that. So, yeah. I'm looking at Queen Me's comment. Honestly, it's very strange because, like, I've come along so many people here, like, over the past few years. Like, like, for example, I meet someone and they've got like a whole production company, and I keep bumping into this person and they're like, hey, why don't you like start like a health show? And I'm like, huh? And I was like thinking about it, like, what do you mean? You know, like, I'm really interested in health, but of all people, like, they come through, and so it's just interesting. Um and then it was like, I told you guys about that time that I met, I believe they're a walk-in. I believe they are a walk-in, but this person like fully like interrupted me with my ice cream at an ice cream shop, and they were like, they like bombarded me sitting at the little like table, and it was the she just like made eye contact, and I'm like, whoa, this is like 10 p.m. at night, like right before like this little ice cream shop was going to close. And she just like comes and sits next to me and is like staring at me. I'm like, hi. And she starts talking to me like, what do you do? And it was a moment. I felt like spirit was definitely like lining this up. And then she was like, oh, you're in doing this. Have you ever considered health? And then it was like, she went into full on channeling mode. She was like, you need to like incorporate health now. Maybe you want to maybe even become a naturopath. You want to study something like this. She gave me something so specific. It was like very, very interesting. And I was like, okay, no, yeah. And I told her, I was like, well, I've always been interested in health. She was like, yeah, it's time to incorporate this. Like, you already have the branch of astrology and spirituality, energy work, but you need to talk about health. So it's like, this has been brought to me so many times with so many different people, so many messages of like, it's time to bring that through and talk about this more. And I knew that she was a walk-in. And she even said she was technically a pharmacist. She said, yeah, but I sometimes I'm very psychic, and I feel like I need to tell certain people certain messages at certain times. And I was like, wow. And yeah, it was very interesting. And every so often I would see her sometimes, and then she'd be like, how's the progress on that? Have you like made progress on that? And I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, it was very interesting. But I felt she was a walk-in, because the thing that sealed the deal for me, I said, hey, like, can we exchange information? Like, we'll keep in touch. And she like slowly started backing away. Like, it was something very, yeah. So let's play around. Yeah. So I know my guys really want me to get into health more. So yeah, but I know that like the channel, we've really been like, it's kind of like, I don't want to make it a dramatic shift, but yeah, even in terms of spiritual cleansing and stuff, like detoxing the physical body and the liver can help detox emotions as well that have been stored for years, because we hold emotion and energy in the liver. So yeah, I mean, I assume that the most people here on the channel are, you know, um, probably in line with the theme of alternative medicine and such, and they're probably interested in that. It just makes sense, like, kind of thing. Amy says, do you use anything to check if certain foods have proper energy vibration for your body? I use my intuition. This is how, yeah, some will use pendulums. It's an immediate, for me, it's an immediate feeling. Like, if I'm in the grocery store, I will gravitate towards certain things and totally like not want certain other things. And even if it's technically like, but it says this and that, I just feel it out. And so I talk to my food. This is kind of like, not like, like, but yeah, I mean, and I know when, let's say, even if I'm thinking I want to eat something, but I don't actually want to eat it, like, I will just kind of like not eat it, if that makes sense. I'm not saying I throw up. I'm saying that like I'll put it in my mouth and then I'll just be like, no, I can't have it, So yeah, let's clear it. Okay, that's so funny to find that you say that, because I had somebody else. I mentioned this. I was talking to Must Have Faith. This was a few months ago. And we were talking, and I said, gosh, like, I'm really interested. So many people have said they've had dreams of me with herbs. I'm telling you. So, yeah, that's so funny. Divine says, oh, damn, see, Natalie, I knew it. WD. I know I came to you in a past life for help when needing help with alternative medicine. Like, and it's so, because I'm always doing this with my family for years. All my roommates always knew. They always knew, like, if we're missing like anything from the kitchen, it's probably in the shower because Natalie's using it as a natural thing. Like, it's funny. So, but yeah. And but yeah, and so she was saying, myself Faith was saying, like, you know, like, what if in a past life you were like a doctor or a surgeon, and these people who are in your channel, you guys had something, like, you know, you were maybe the doctor at some point. Like, it's very interesting. It's like, wow, you never know. Or however, you know, but always very interested in this. Like, I would just like literally light up. I would light up anytime, even in, let's say, Italy, when I was in Italy, right? One time I went to this little apothecary shop. Oh my gosh. You guys, like, it was a moment. And then they had another little shop. It was like a little tea herberia shop. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's definitely in my roots. And we do have, yeah, I think somebody was a doctor. My family, we have a history of healers. There was someone who, so-called healers, right? There was someone who they were a herbalist or something for the Shah in Iran, something like this. So, and I think somebody was a consultant. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, like, this is definitely, and my dad is definitely very sensitive to energy as well. Let's clear it. Like, he's had many patients. He's technically a chiropractor, but he's had patients who he just kind of like, he feels something is going on with them. Yeah. So, but it's indirectly, like, yeah, he's also very connected to the Pleiades, which is funny because, like, you know, it's interesting. Like, he told me, this is before I started the channel, he's like, I always had this connection to the Pleiades and I didn't understand why. I was like, wow, very interesting. So, but it's kind of like different, you know, like, he's not into like tarot and things like that. We've had some hard discussions about that. But yeah. So, but to say it, in a sense, it runs in the family. I was thinking of maybe even, like, at a certain point, like, actually studying naturopathy, but there are so many branches, like, and that would take so much time and energy and like years. Like, but Chinese medicine is very interesting, even like Korean, like, oh gosh. And when I was in Japan and Korea, you guys, I was literally like in fucking heaven. Like, they have a whole, okay, so Japan is very centered around prevention, which is the opposite of the US. The US is more like, okay, it's a business, like, unfortunately. Yeah. So when you're sick, it's like, but it's different in Japan. It's different in Japan. Like, I think the doctors, they get paid anyways, like, no matter whether or not they're handing out prescriptions. So it's like, there's no weird bias. Like, wouldn't that kind of just be like understood? It's like a sales rep for sickness. Let's clear it, love and light. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's overall. You know? Yes, Suzanne. Histamine. This is also another thing. I'm very sensitive to histamine. I cannot have things with a lot of histamine. Well, I can, but like, my body will react to that. Like, I have a reaction to this. Actually, many psychics, they do have sensitivity to histamine levels. And that is also related, yeah, to anxiety and these such things. Like, it can be. So people sometimes, like, they'll feel like, oh, I have anxiety, but really maybe it's like something you're eating. You're having a histamine reaction. It can be. Yeah. So histamine can, yeah, really affect the nervous system as well. And so it's interesting. Yeah. So, right, Divine. Well, this is good news for, this is good news for Gemini. Oh, okay. What's so weird you just said that, Heather? Because the walk-in she said something very specific. She said an MPT or something like that. I was like, huh? Yeah, it was something specific. And that's what she said. She said that then I can work with a holistic MD. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I could do something like related because I'm also really interested in thalassotherapy with the skin because this is a major detox organ. So yeah, so it's kind of like, and I really like that working with even the skin and beauty, and because personally I've had a lot of trouble with my skin and my skin is very sensitive. So like I can feel when something is not working with me internally because it'll show up in my skin, which is a blessing in a way, but also very challenging when you're not aware of that. And then you keep eating foods that are not good for your gut, and then it's showing up in the skin. It's clear. But yeah, Scottsdale. Oh, that's where I was when I was talking to this guy about the gut bacteria in the yogurt. I was in Scottsdale. Yeah. It is histamine. That can transform your life. Same with an anti-inflammatory diet, because you might be eating foods that are inflaming, in the gut, and this is going to add up over time, and you're going to not maybe be able to pinpoint it. Like, I'm just eating eggs, I'm just eating chicken, I'm eating falafel, I'm eating celery, carrots, but you may have an allergy to certain things. And if you've got an allergy, it's, you want to address the gut and healing the lining of the gut, because sometimes it's not like you have an allergy to those things. It can be that certain foods or molecules from the food are seeping through your gut lining, and then that ends up in your blood system. And then that's not where it's supposed to be. So then your body has an immune response to that, because it's like, what is that? That's not supposed to be there. You see what I'm saying? So this can really, really be. So things like even obsessive energies, if you're feeling anxious, compulsive, this can talk about your gut. This is really important. Leaky gut. Yeah. That's what IBS, irritable bowel. You could be feeling irritable. Yeah. But unfortunately, fasting is not a business. Right? But it's amazing because even part of it is like, let's say you want to reset your gut and rebalance that, then you want to first eliminate certain foods that can provide inflammation. So these are general foods that are known to provide inflammation. Like, let's say, for example, cause inflammation. If you really, really want to get very strict with it, if you've got a lot of inflammation in the body and you really want to address your gut, then you want to eliminate probably most things. Number one, obviously, there's a whole list. Look it up. It's called AIP, Autoimmune Protocol. I recommend everyone to do this at some point, and this is a general statement, because it gives your body a break and it allows you to sort of reset and rebalance the gut. Especially if you've got cravings, that's, probably you want to do a sort of but it can be very hard, I know. And so AIP, look into AIP. You want it, but basically you'll be just having bone broth, and that will calm the lining of your digestive tract and allow it to then build. You want to have collagen, things like collagen. Yeah. And so there's a cardiologist. He's very interesting. He's a heart surgeon, I think. He's a cardiologist. And he I came across his video. He was talking about in a video how the one thing he recommends is fasting. And I actually shared this video on the channel at a certain point in time. It was, what's his name? I got to find him. I saved the video, but if you search at cardiologist fasting, and he's such a funny guy. I just love listening to him. His name is Pradeep Jamnadas, Fasting for Survival lecture. It says amazing fasting benefits. So this is a wonderful foundation. That video has reached 4.2 million views. It's posted by the Galen Foundation. Honestly, it's amazing, but it's simple. Because if you just think of it, you're just going back to a very rudimentary state. It's like, I think we're just getting so complicated as humans, and we're eating things that we're not supposed to be eating. We're eating it at levels and quantities that we're not supposed to be eating it at. And then we wonder why our brain is sort of feeling like it's not working, or we're feeling emotionally even some kind of way, because it's all connected, right? So, that this is where we have to ask ourselves these questions. And I say, whenever I see somebody who's having, even like, if somebody's having an anxious problem or something like this, I would say you definitely want to look at your diet. And this is also where astrology is very interesting, because it is also related. It is also related. And this is a whole nother layer, but maybe we'll get down to this way down the line. This is more in the field of like medical astrology, medical mediumship, which is definitely related. Like, for example, Gemini rules the nervous system. So Geminis, if I see somebody who has like 3-4 planets in Gemini, I'm going to say, hey, like, you probably off the bat, you already know this, but you're probably very sensitive to stimulants, things like coffee. Okay. Yeah. So some people are more sensitive to certain things than others, more than others. And so if you're somebody who has a lot of Mercury in your chart, you want to be kind of careful with, 11 portal vibes. You want to be really careful with, what it is that you are, ingesting, because you're already, as Gemini is a stimulated energy. It's very interesting. So Andre, a lot of it is honestly remembering, and I think that's part of it. Sometimes we have to take ourselves and just like be like, okay, you need to do this. Like, sometimes we're so in our mind, like, but it can be very challenging, because then we have a rhythm even with foods. And that's where it is also the conversation with the gut bacteria, because it's almost like it's a community. There's like a community inside of your gut, and they're talking. If you've been eating sausages, for the last 45 years at 4 p.m. on Sunday, like 4 p.m. every day, kind of vibe, they're expecting sausages at 4 p.m. So it's like hard sometimes to break that cycle. It can be, or that conversation that's happening. So that's where you have to take leadership on with your energy. Yeah, water is memory. Yep. Yeah. You can, interesting. Do you? Let's clear. You have a lot of Mercury. Yeah, Sparkle Sweet. You can usually tell. I think Gemini is one of the easiest energies, at least for me to pinpoint in someone's energy field. Because it's, it can be, whoa, I swear, I thought I saw a tarantula on the wall. And it reminded me of when I was in Okinawa and I saw the tarantula in the room. You guys remember that? Oh my God, that was freaky, but it is what it is. Let's clear it. I have a video of that, by the way. Oh my God. The lady in the hotel had to like come up. It was, it was a whole, but it was, the freaky thing was that it was the first of all, it was the pattern on the wall. There was some kind of this video is so Gemini, by the way. Okay. But yeah, the pattern on the wall was like this, it was like a pattern of like the jungle theme. And oh my gosh, you guys, I was channeling like late at night, and Okinawa, some parts of it are in like, it's literally like, it's an island. It's like a wild island. Like, yeah. So, there are these trees and everything. So I left the door. Well, I don't know if that's what it was, but like, okay, like, I don't know. It must have already been in there, honestly, because it came around the corner from the wall that was in the bathroom. Okay, so look, Gemini. Okay, I see 122 people in the room right now. I'm gonna wait. All right, how many people are going down from one? Okay, but anyways, we went up one. Yo, bro, she's talking about tarantulas. Get on. She's not talking. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but yeah, guys, I was sitting on the bed. The wallpaper had like trees and like it was the like forest print theme, and and it's realistic looking. And then I am sitting on the bed channeling, and I was having an intense channeling. I was like, yeah, and then the minute I put my pen down, I see coming out of the corner of my eye is I'm talking a tarantula, you guys. Yeah, crawling like around the corner of the wall. It like made a sharp turn and it was going like, okay, let's clear the energy. I was sitting here on the bed, right? Okay, here was a door. It was a sliding door to a patio. Okay, that was outside. Okay, going to outside. So now that was open. I kept it open. I didn't know they had a tarantula situation. No, okay. So then it's like I'm on this bed here. There were two beds actually. But yeah, the room had an extra bed. So then this was the wall. Then there was another wall. Then there was another wall. And this wall here entered into the bathroom on the side. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So the tarantula came like this around the wall like that. And it was crawling side. I was screaming. Oh my gosh, you guys. I had to call them. I had to call them and be like, oh my god, hello? There's a tarantula, huge spider tarantula. Oh my god. And they were like, it was as if it was like, hey, we need like an extra blanket up here. It was like, you guys. It was like, okay. They were there and like 15 minutes later, this like woman comes through, this like little lady, little Japanese woman with a little tong thing and a bag. She was not scared whatsoever, like at all. I was filming this like it was a Godzilla moment. Oh, I'm not kidding. Oh, I'm not kidding you. Let's clear it. And then she just like walked straight on out. Like it was, I was like, oh my god. I was like, wait, I was trying to ask her, hey, like, is this like normal? You guys, I couldn't sleep. Oh my god, I couldn't. And somebody else heard they found a snake in their hostel bed. Oh my god. Okay. You got, but it's an island. Okay, so it's an island, yeah. Let's clear it. I was in the farthest corner of the room. She was like standing on the bed trying to just grab this guy. And it was just a whole moment because he was crawling on the pattern of like forest on the wall with the patternized, wallpaper. He was like in a movie at a certain point with that wallpaper backdrop. Like he it was intentional at a certain point. He was auditioning. It's like I'm the one and only tarantula. Like the one, the only. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Now we're down to 115. All right. Why did it take you so long to feel creeped out by that? Let's clear it. You guys remember that movie Arachnophobia? Holy shit. But honestly, let's clear it around. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Well, okay, yeah. I don't know if this is connected, but yeah, I don't know if it's connected. Whatever, never mind. Okay, but yeah, so isn't it like so interesting? The wallpaper was everything. It was like it felt kind of like a joke. And the irony is that I was first in the hall because it was a hotel. Half of it was a hostel. Half of it was like you have an actual apartment. So I was there long term. I was literally in the hostel like for like almost a month. You guys remember because I was there for so long. So I was like, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna upgrade to an apartment, to a room, like a hotel room, like once or twice. And this is like, but then I heard that someone found a snake in the hostel. So I was like, oh shit, I'll take a tarantula over a snake. Oh gosh, let's clear it. Love and light. Oh my, wow. Yeah, I mean, we used to get like centipedes in Boston. Yeah, we used to get centipedes. Yeah, I have a distinct memory of that. Yeah. Like my roommate, like people going around with like paws like freaking out. Yeah. So Silver Girl. I have the video. It's like out of like a apocalyptic film. I'm not even kidding. She probably was looking at me like, no, and I call. Can you guys believe I called my parents? I called my parent. They're in America. What are they going to do about a tarantula in my hotel room? in Japan. I was like, you guys, there's a tarantula. They're like, okay. No, it was like, wow, they were on the phone there. Oh, it was freaky. Yeah. I feel like it was something extraterrestrial, to be honest, because it was just right after the channeling. It was like, let's clear up. Is there a starseed? Really, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, let's clear it. Starseed spiders? Let's clear it. Honestly, like, its legs was so long. And it was going behind the desk. Oh my gosh. Like, I thought it was cute. Like, peekaboo. I was freaking out. Yeah, spiders are symbolic. So, like, okay, I mentioned this before. The dream I had about Egypt. Right before, there was a little red spider that tried to bite the bottom of my foot. And then I was wearing, like, a transparent glass slipper. I don't know. and then that's when my sister walked in and she was like, we gotta go. It was like just kind of like an unspoken thing. And then we ended up in Egypt. So take it as you will. Have you seen a spider face? Let's look it up. I don't know. I've never. Someone in the chat said spider faces are so cute. This reading is so Gemini, you guys. This reading is so... Oh, that is creepy, man. This reading is so Gemini. Like, it's just interesting. So, let's clear around. Let's just say that I had some trouble sleeping that night. And then when she left, she closed the door to the apartment, like from the patio. Like, she didn't tell me anything. I was like, oh, do you think it came through from the window, from the window to the wall? I'll clear it. Not yeah. She just like kind of like saluted me and like left the room. I was like, wait, you gotta give me more information. How do I know there's not more? She didn't even like check the rest of the room. She didn't even like, they didn't say anything about like, I feel like if this happened in America, you guys, like the whole place would be shut down, I feel. But like he came from the bathroom side, so he's probably been chilling there, you know, maybe. But they got like monsoons. Maybe he came in when it was raining, you know. Oh my god, let's clear it. I'll never forget it. It's like the two doors. It's like from the patio. It's like they had the curtains, and so there was. Yeah, I remember. I was like, this is so nice, like night air, night air, you know. Night air island life. Okay. You guys, I miss Okinawa. Oh my gosh, I remember it. Guys. No, I remember sleeping like so still. It's like, yeah, and I supposedly wanted to upgrade to like a full bed. Yeah. But it was the way she just like walked out. Like there was no customer service. Love and light, but like it was not a thing. I had to be like, hey, excuse me, she was about to run away out the room. Yeah. Like, hey, hold on. Are there going to be more in the room? Like, is this something that's part of the experience? Am I on a safari? On a safari, yeah. There was no net. Let's clear it. You guys, oh my gosh, I remember Okinawa. We might go back. We might go back. To the window, to the wall. What if I made a music video? But yeah, can you imagine if I posted that video? Oh, I want to see if I still have it. Is it on? I don't know if it's on here. Maybe I uploaded it to like somewhere else. I have so many videos from Okinawa. Can you guys imagine I've never gone live? Can you imagine if we were live channeling there? with all the spider spirits, they would be like all like, no, you guys. Imagine like with this level of channeling. This is why spirit has us in like sterile DC line. Because imagine if we were channeling in Okinawa. Well, we have channeled in Okinawa. Let's clear it. We definitely have. You guys remember? Wait, let's go back. Oh my gosh, let's go back. Yeah, guys. Oh my god. Hold on. I think I have a pattern in one of the back. Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. From the window to the wall. Now every time you hear that song, you're gonna remember, right? Yes. That's how she walked out. She just like closed the patio door and she just left like with her head down like a soldier. I was like, excuse me, ma'am, hold on. hold on. Can I change my room maybe? Like, hold on. Is there more of these? Like, you know how usually they say, yeah, if there's one, there's more. But then I started freaking out because I said it was coming from the bathroom. So I was checking the toilet all around before I was sitting on that thing, I'll tell you. Imagine you're in the bathtub. Whew. All right, let's clear it. I had like the concierge on me dial that night. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. But yeah, it was pretty freaky. And then I had to have like a town hall event with like practically like the owner of the place. I felt kind of bad at a certain point because I'm like, oh, it seems like this is not a thing. But like, I was like, hey guys, like, yeah, this is okay. Let me see though. In America, they would compensate for this love and light, but they would at least give you a different room. I mean, there were a few different things, that were going on. Like she was stepping on the pillow and then to try and get and then she didn't change the pillow, something like this. I had to kind of be like, hey, but she was in the moment. It's okay. Love and light. But yeah. Anyways. Clear it. But then I eventually had to leave that place and I was starting to get a little bit like creepy vibes. Like, okay. But that's also, spirit will communicate to you. Like when it's time to leave, like it's time to leave. So, But I so miss Japan. I so miss Korea. Japan. From the window to the Whoa! I felt like somebody just held my shoulder. Let's clear it. Oh my god. Whoa. This is the spider. One more night. Give me just one more night. Da-da. Imagine if he's crawling on the bed and he wants to sleep next to you. Ugh, I think I just saw lightning outside. Thunder. Let's look it up. You guys, wait, let me show you pictures of Japan. Okinawa specifically. You guys, like, the water in Japan is really amazing. But there's something kind of sad. I'm not going to lie. Like, there's something kind of sad about, and I remember when we first arrived in Japan, in Okinawa, like, I felt this, like, kind of this sad energy. Yeah, even in Tokyo, I had some pretty, but okay, let me get, you guys hear that guy out there? You hear that laugh? He was like, "Wow!" Let's clear it. All right, let's clear it. Love and light. How can we find this? Gemini! I did you a reading, Gemini. Baby boo! I did you a reading on a balcony in Okinawa, but at another. It was in a different resort. It was at a and this is where I had a vision for a healing spa center that I wanted to open one day, which is gonna it's like a healing hotel, a healing center. Mm-hmm. It's clear. Wait, let me get this. It's called Gemini. I think it was Gemini May 2019. Let me see. I was wearing a white dress. Let's clear The spider's like, I remember you, baby boo. Oh my god. Hold on. I was wearing this. Oops. Yeah. This white dress. On a balcony. Who remembers? I was talking about someone in a castle with a, yeah. Hold on. I think it's, I put 2018. Why did I do that? Whew. Let's clear it. I've had so many visions of things related to healing that I wanted to start when I visited Japan. This video. Wait. This one. Gemini new moon, June 1st to the 15th, 2019. It's clear and run. Wait, this one. For some reason, it's not really showing. Who remembers that video? Do you guys remember the tentacles of the bird? Oh, shit. Okay, sober girl. No, the music video is coming out. Okay. Oops, hold on. This guy looks like the Japanese Zayn Malik. Interesting. He's popping up on the, okay. Anyways, the bottom of the screen. The name is, who's this soulmate, Gemini? They've come a long way. Here they come. From the window to the wall. He's crawling as fast as he can with his 8 tentacles. Oh, take it easy, well. It could be, however. It's cleared around. Maybe we can watch, well.
Intention on, first by way of how it is that I am willing even to share it with you and connect on that point. Okay, so for a number of you seeing it, there's a focus on how it is that you are, for a number of you, expressing a really important point that you want to make, or one that is very sacred to you, as you might feel it as well.
Interesting. This is Gemini. I remember that. There's another one popping up. It says Gemini November 2019 Casanova is on his flight over. ... Can you? I'm just imagining this spider taking a flight. A spider with a little luggage. Oh my god! Can you imagine that? You guys, how am I gonna explain this in the timestamps? Gemini happened 2 hours in. Yeah, Gemini happened 2 hours in. Let's clear it. Then this is the reading with Scorpio. Are we going to donate this I Spy kit? The game is over. Spirit had me looking like Judge Judy for a hot minute. This is more recent. Yeah, no, can you imagine? Wait, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think that we literally had a vision of this before. Like a spider wearing heels and walking through the lobby of a hotel floor. Yeah, it reminds me, guys. Whoopa. I'm just imagining spiders in Ibiza. Spiders in Ibiza. Can you imagine? He's just checking into the hotel. He's just doing his thing. He's wearing a sombrero. I don't know.
It's 10 o'clock.
Can you guys imagine? Oh my god, what if we did a whole travel series aw, guys, can you believe that I didn't vlog? I didn't fucking vlog in where I went. Wait, hold on. Let me just see. Let me see if I got pictures from Japan. Whoopa. A spider. Okay. Spider. Imagine he's the famous spider. Yeah. Ladies know me as the one from the window to the wall. It's clear. Spirit guides right now are like this. Oh man. All right, let's clear it. Let me see. Can we search based on location? Yeah, maybe. Places. No, I don't have any photos here. Yeah, I got no photos on there, but let me check somewhere else. Let me see. Let's clear it. I gotta change my account. I did an actual vlog. I actually in Okinawa, but I never posted it. Yeah. Guys, the Okinawa airport. I remember. But where are all the photos? Well, excuse me. Thank you. I just said excuse you to myself, and then I just said thank you to myself. Okay. You guys, so here's the thing. When I was in Japan, I used to okay, well, this is in general. Wherever I would go, I would take pictures of stuff that I would buy. And there were all these different healing modalities. This is an Okinawa brown sugar. You guys, I really want to take you there. Oh my gosh, can I be your Nigel travel agent? You guys, what if we did that? What if I went back? And then I showed you everything. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I used the brown sugar as for beauty stuff. Yeah. Then I got an Okinawan sea salt. If this is not a reincarnation of the Silk Road energy, I don't know what. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. This is definitely. And yeah. Guys. This is a hold on, wait. I need to get the actual videos. I can't believe I was there alone. It was sometimes it was scary, but it was really beautiful, you guys. The experience was really beautiful. These are just general pictures. This is not me there. Can you guys imagine? Can you imagine if we did a virtual thing, travel Okinawa with Nat? Whoa, guys, what? That would be so fucking cool. Should we do that? I have all these ads. It says Flight Hub. Go to deals. All this stuff about travel. Okay, hold on. Let me guys, that would be so fun. Stop. Oh my god. And then, oh my gosh, what if we did different places? Then we could do different, siesta flavor in like a different city. Like, for example, maybe like Lisbon. Guys, oh my gosh, hello, this is gonna be so fun. Imagine. Yeah, but you guys, I did want to post what I did record already as well, because it was beautiful. And then I remember they had this smoothie shop like on the side of the road one time. And then I met a hitchhiker on the bus, and he was a vlogger from Singapore. And he was like, "Can I have you in my vlog?" I was like, well, he said like, "Can I take a selfie?" I don't know what he ended up doing. I don't know, but it was just very interesting. Okinawa. It's not popping up for some reason. Guys! Okay, Natalie is human. She eats. All right. Whew. All right. She's human. Okay. All right. You guys. Oh my gosh. So Okinawa vibes. It's kind of hard to like see, but oh my gosh, this was me in American Village. Anybody been to American Village? Guys, what? This is so like such memories. I was wearing these like sandals like every day. I was wearing this skirt. This like hula skirt. Like a Moana skirt. I remember. But yeah, guys, I was all alone there. This is so Gemini right now. Yuzu moments. Yeah, I like to collect stuff though. And so I was taking everything back with me. Like I was taking everything in my luggage. Like, yeah. Aww. Guys, I never posted these. Aww. That was in Okinawa still, yeah. Let's clear it. Damn, this is old. Oh shit. This was in Hawaii. Oh my gosh. This was like such a vibe. That was the bag I used to use for my tarot readings. What a vibe. Anyways, guys, so you guys, hopefully, what a vibe. Let's clear on. You know those moments where it's like, those boots remind me of that. That shirt it's like, is a whole moment. So hopefully I can find the video. Let's clear it and run. This was in Hawaii. Yeah, nostalgia. The moments. What? Nat? Do you remember this one? Me? Oh my god, I love him. I love Bandit. I love Bandit so much. Downtown Tokyo. I remember I went on a late night walk one time. Yeah, it was very, very beautiful. Whew. All right, guys. Let's clear it and ground now. Let's clear it and ground. I've had a pretty like intense last few years. This is interesting. You really see it in the pictures, you know? I took a picture of the toilet. What the fuck? Yeah. What is that? I think I took a picture of that. Because it was cool. It had like different settings or something. I don't know. They have those things in Japan. Let's clear it. Everywhere you go, I'll be there on your phone. Da 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 da. I love him. Looking for this one. Yo. Yeah. That's so funny. He's over, girl. Oh my god. Let's clear it. This is me trying to decide which luggage I wanted in TJ Maxx in Hawaii. The heated toilet? Yeah. Wow, guys. I'm going backwards. Why are you going backward? I must go forward. And then one time I went to this little, like, this juice shop with yeah, it was somewhere on the island, and I found it on Yelp. It was like one of the few, like, it was like an organic juice shop. And so, and I remember that. I was talking to the guy about like Okinawa and stuff. Let's clear it. Guys, my backpack with the coffee shop, like little like coffee mug. I used to go there all the time. I think I kept in touch with them on Instagram. Yeah. That's a thing. Like when I go somewhere, like I always go there. Like, and it, yeah. So I think at a certain point they were like, what is she doing here? You know? But I was literally not wanting to leave. Like I just wanted to be in Okinawa forever. I didn't want to leave in a way, you know? I was very, yeah, it was a whole moment. Like I felt very kind of, well, I mean, it's give and take, you know? I did have my moments of like, I'm ready to leave. But on the whole, my last night in Okinawa, I was like walking along the coasty shoreline. Let me get you a picture of what that looks like. And I was looking out and I was like, this is the last night I'm here. And yeah, something about the breeze that night was very intense. Okinawa, American Village, shoreline. I remember I got my nails done in Okinawa, American Village. Aw, this is so fun. These rocks here. Like I was standing more or less like right here looking out, and it was like the whole moment. The water was like splashing here at night, and then I would walk back to the hostel with the spider hand in hand. We started to just go. We went to town together, and then they had a little like what is it, like a golf cart? They would drive you to town from the hotel. It was really cute. Yeah, so lots of memories. It had like a Vegas vibe. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I really did feel lonely sometimes there. I really wanted to like be with my family there as well. Like I did not really want to be there like alone. And yeah, at that time I was like not there with my boyfriend. So it was kind of like, yeah. But I needed to kind of go through this experience and whatever. So anyways, guys, it was fun. I have been to Arizona, Austin. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, definitely, for sure. So we're true. And then on my flight back, I met this woman. We had the same layover, more or less. It was like 8 hours in like Taipei. You guys, we were literally like going to town in the airport in the terminals, because they're so cool. They have like a Hello Kitty terminal, and then they have yeah, it was very interesting, very serendipitous. And then she said that her husband was there. Anyways, honestly, like I was conflicted about Arizona. I don't know. Yeah. It felt a little bit lonely. I felt kind of weird. I don't know about personally, but look at your astrocartography lines. I'm still thinking about Salem, guys. I still have like this feeling. Yeah, no, it was amazing. They literally had like a Hello Kitty shop. They had all this stuff, you guys. It was like it was the best place to have an 8 hour layover, let me tell you. And then I was, yeah, with the lady, it was very interesting. We happened to sit next to each other. But the funny thing was that we happened to also both be super late to our flight. We were both like running to like the checkout counter. And then we happened to be sitting next to each other on the flight. So it's kind of interesting. Clear it. I'm kind of maybe thinking of visiting Salem. What do you guys think? This video is so Gemini. Officially. It's like, oh no, not that again. She can't make up her mind with this. Let me see. Let's look at pictures of Salem. But here's my thing. Like, Salem, Massachusetts. Because, like, for example, I'm watching, like, these videos about Salem, and it's all, like, here's where they died, and, like, here's all this sad stuff, and it's like, I don't know if I want to, like, be that, I don't know what that means, even. Be that? I don't know. Let's clear it around, like, I don't know. Like, if I want to be that, yeah, I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's a past life energy. But then it's I don't know. Guys, yeah, what do you think? Let's do a card reading. Look, I got a stellium in the third house. Got a lot of Gemini energy. Got my Mars in Gemini. To Salem, spirit, or not to Salem? I'm hearing not yet, maybe. Well, okay. Lovers in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. Maybe this is past life energy, or there's something that, something needs to take place before I can like really make the best use of that experience. Possibly, I'm not sure. It's playing around. Yeah, this is where I wonder, like, if it's more like for the present circumstance, or if it's like, because when I'm like looking at these videos, it's like, and here's where like this really weird thing happened. It's like, I don't know if that's what the whole city is about. In a way, maybe like if you're walking through like the town and everything you see is that, it's like, I don't really want to be reminded of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's clear it. I don't know, maybe, but it's just like a vibe. Like you walk through like the park and like they have a placard about, so I don't know. Let's clear it around. What do you guys think? Lovers in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. But caveat, Austin, is that I haven't been to Sedona, so this is a side note. Let's clear it around. Yeah, right. So we're all. Yeah. I think like, yeah, because, I visited, but then, maybe astrally, like I was thinking of it, and then it just wasn't enough of like yeah. So, yeah. And listen, Boston has my heart in many ways, but then I'm like, I don't know if that's like time for me to visit that again and do it again. Like, I think that there's maybe something I need to, there has to be much more clear of an idea. Let's clear it. clear. Yeah. Well, if you literally watch these, like even these documentaries, it's like these people are like, this place is so haunted, like, and not in a good way. Let's clear it. Some people have, like, they say amazing spiritual awakenings in Salem, but some people say that they're having really creepy experiences. So I'm just like, I don't know about that. You know, I don't know. But whatever's meant, you know. Yeah, I'm not afraid, but it's just in terms of like what I feel. Yeah. Like drawn, you know. But like the history of DC is also quite challenging. And when I first moved to DC, yeah, it was very kind of like, so okay, Tiana, we did this. I actually looked at my synastry chart with the city of Salem and with the city of DC. Yeah. Like, yeah, it just kind of came up in a big wave. Like maybe it's a past life energy. Like I don't like scary movies. I don't like that stuff. Like, you know, like really like that kind of stuff. I don't really like it. Um so yeah, this is part of the whole thing. And I've thought about being like nomadic, but then I kind of did that and it was a little bit stressful. Like I felt kind of displaced, like random, you know. Is anybody familiar with the? Well, I have my Mars line running through the East Coast, kind of, which they say is not really a, yeah. Good point, Soberall. Yeah, right. We're so sensitive right now. So, my Mars is on the DC, on the Descendant, running through the whole East Coast, but like very strong in some parts rather than others. I don't know. Let's clear it. It's going to be known when it's like meant to. It's cleared and ground. Where do you guys live? If you want to share, this is a public chat, by the way. People can be watching from all over the world. We don't know who everybody is. Love and light. That's so hard. It really depends because there's so many questions. Like, it's kind of like saying, well, you know, no energy is inherently negative. So I think it's more about the conversation around a certain planet. Like, you know, maybe you don't want to be where you've got a really strong Jupiter line. Maybe that's not something that you are. Yeah. So this is where the intuition comes into play, really. Like, and when I watch these videos on astrocartography, there's a lot of this where they say, you know, yeah, it's not like always that this energy will always be positive or that this will always be so-called negative. Like, but you're choosing between, yeah, let's clear it. But then there's a whole thing of the light worker. Yeah, there are many different factors. Like, there's a reason why we are where we're at for the, yeah. Oh, you're on the East Coast near NYC? What do you think about NYC? What do you think about NYC these days? It's clear and run. Anybody familiar with NYC these days? But I'm telling you, like, I feel like I have a thing about going back. It's just, yeah, Spirit wants me here. I've just kind of come to that conclusion. That's what I've heard. Yeah, I've heard it's like not the same, but okay. Is it, it's like turning into a little bit of like, it feels kind of like everything is turning over like way too quickly. Like things that were really, I just started to kind of realize that. And this is probably why I didn't start a cafe in Manhattan like a few years ago. because of that. Like, it just felt like not a place where it's just like the next new thing is going to come, you know? It's like you're just going to get washed out kind of vibe. I don't know. And there's a lot of competition with that. Like, let's clear it. NYC light. Like, everything. And yeah, it's, I don't know. What about Brooklyn? What do you think about Brooklyn? Oh, you just said Brooklyn. That's so funny. Um, Interesting. Because, yeah, what is it? Brooklyn, like, uh, what is it called? Not Dumbo, but like, Williamsburg. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. It's like a new city that was just built in the yeah. Weird. Let's clear it. It's kind of like almost, it's like a little bit of like a Dubai energy. This is what I've kind of heard of Dubai. Because for some reason I was very drawn, like at a certain point, like I was having dreams of Dubai. I've never been there. In Brooklyn, Convergence of Light. Like it's kind of becoming kind of like a, like it's just kind of flashy a little bit. Let's clear it. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like sitting put. I'm sitting put for now in DC. And DC is changing a lot. I feel like DC is kind of it's turning a little bit into New York. This is what I picked up in the last few years. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, you never know, I guess, like where things are headed. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, that's the it place, that's the this place, and then it changes, and then so vice versa. Wow. So, are you guys traveling? Is anybody like traveling these days? Like, and if so, are you traveling like via train or like or bus or? Aw, you guys are so sweet. Love and light. Thank you so much for your support. It's gonna run. Ah, interesting. Yeah. Mm. Oh, you're waiting for no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I'm getting that. It's just like, yeah, no, it's not time yet. And all my family thinks I'm crazy. Like they haven't seen me for a long ass time. They're like, "Where have you been? Like, where are you at?" Like, it's like I'm not. It's not time yet. Let's clear it. What about Dumbo in Brooklyn? But I think that there is something to like everything is kind of changing. Like even like it's isn't it true like everyone practically moved out of NYC at a certain point? Same, Edison. Well, in the sense of saying like, yeah, I mean, this is like, can you imagine being in New York City during when everything was hitting the fucking fan? Guys, like they take the I mean, everybody takes the subway. Like this is like freaky. It's clear. It's clearing around, yeah. So this is like there's a reason and we're gonna just be patient. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh. Yeah, I don't have my permit. Oh. Yeah, I think like definitely a lot of it is like listening to your intuition, like maybe someone hates a certain city, it'll be the perfect thing for you. Like you gotta follow your intuition, like it's clear the ground. Again here. And like maybe a certain place was like it had a vibe for you at a certain point in time, like and then sometimes you go into this vibe of like, well, I want to bring it back, but then it just doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? South, like yeah. I've also heard a lot of people are moving out of like big cities, like in general, like out of even like San Francisco. I think had a huge exodus. They said something like that. So of all vibes, I don't know if that's kind of like derogatory, but yeah. Well, to say that they were leaving, yeah. Okay, but love and light to everybody. Yeah, never know until you're there, right? You'll know like the minute you get there, like because yeah, I was very serious about going back to New York, like very serious, like when prices were dropping like crazy. Like you could get an amazing apartment for like what? Like it's sketchy price almost. But it wasn't on Craigslist. And you had I was really thinking like, well maybe I should go back to like New York and no, it's clear no, I feel like it's but this is you got to do what you want to do. You know, what I'm saying obviously is not what everybody feels obviously about New York. So, and yeah, so definitely follow your intuition. Definitely follow your intuition. Let's clear it. Kenyatta. I feel kind of bad because like I was talking to the broker and like I was really serious. No, like I was really there. But then I was looking at these apartments and like a lot of them look real like listen, the quality of life in NYC is not something to brag about. Okay. Usually, yeah. Like the equivalent of the tarantula in Okinawa is like the you know the house bugs, the mice, and so called. Well, I was luckily I did not have a mouse thing. I had though. I did have cockroaches. I did have that. I had a basement unit. I lived that life, you guys. I lived in NYC. I had a Brooklyn apartment, not a Brooklyn. I was a different part of the city. Yeah, I was. Yeah, but I had a little like studio, and my window was like my door kind of vibe, and yeah, but I liked my little apartment for where I was at that point. You know, it actually wasn't fully basement. It was kind of like first floor ish. I've never been to Texas. Used to live in Chelsea. Okay, and saw some apartments and thought about it too. I need more spaces. Yeah, right. I was like looking at apartments, but then I'm like, man, like I'm honestly getting very, very, yeah. DC is like, like the streets in here. I don't know. And I have relatives who live there, and they were like, "Nah, don't come to New York now. This is not the like, the vibe has changed." Like, and then I kind of and then I have visions of living in like a hobbit house. I have visions of living in like the woods, like Salem style. You know, it's Clara. But these are all visions, and I want to do a reading on myself. I feel like King of Pentacles. I'm gonna do a reading on myself here, you guys. Right here, right now. Gemini, you got an interesting fucking full moon coming, let me tell you. King of Pentacles, alright? Okay. Knight of Pentacles, right? The Fool. Yeah, I feel like I'm out of my mind right now. With the Fool upright in the current state, it's like, honestly, I feel like I'm like, this is all like, but I can do that. And I can do this. And like, I can kind of do that. It's like, this is, but like, what? I feel like we're recently having some kind of activation that makes us feel like maybe we want to really move in a new direction. But I kind of get the sense that this is not practical, at least right now. Like, we want it, but then what's holding us back? Like, if we were truly ready to take the step, like, haven't we done it so far? Six of Wands upright. Up top, the Fool upright. Yeah. But then it's like, yeah. Okay, let's continue. What else? Where is your tarot reader going? Where is the reader of the channel going? Let's do a reading. The reader does a reading on the reader themselves. Uranian vibe, yeah. The reader does a reading on themselves. But there was a reader who did a reading for the readers in the very beginning of the channel. Seriously? Really? Yeah. There was someone who did a reading on me, and I was like, what? I didn't get to the reading. It was like years later. Well, it was a few months later down the line. I didn't check the messages in my inbox on my website. I used to have a message inbox. And so, yeah, they did a reading on me apparently. And they like posted it on the public, YouTube. I can't find it anymore, but she said something about like, I have a big heart, and like, I got the 10 of Cups, I think it was. She was saying like, I'm very like, yeah. And then she said though that I need to take like a few months and I'm gonna get into a healing business. It's interesting. So like she said, I'm gonna take a few months of a break and then I'm gonna be getting into a healing business. It's clear. Oh man, this sounds like me going like, fuck it. The Three of Cups upright in the near future. Yeah, bro, I'm on my way. Three of Cups upright, like leading out of the Fool. Yeah, when you go from the Fool to the Three of Cups, yeah, I'm in that like lofty vibe, I'm in the lofty vibe with the Fool upright. But I want like in the lofty idea, the wow in theory, but then I know I'm not quite there yet. It's like maybe it's more of like a vision, What am I thinking? Let's continue. All right. I feel like I got a lot of pee built in my energy though. Like even like when when I do reading, I see like a lot of other people in my reading, which is interesting. This is, yeah. Hangman leads out in the energetic pathway. Well, thank God. I'll always feel like, all right, at least I'll checkmate myself. Like always a Pisces. Yeah, always a Pisces. Once a Pisces, always a Pisces. Yeah. So at least I'm not like, well, this is guided. Yeah. I mean, like I'm feeling like this is guided. There's obviously a reason for this. It's meant to be, Three of Cups upright though in the near future sounds exciting. Could we learn more about that? It's clear and ground. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh. Is that me like spending all my money? The Empress on the Three of Cups? How do you guys interpret this? I'm open to interpretation. Feel free to share. Empress in reverse on the Three of Cups upright. Near future. That King of Swords. And it's always coming through for me. Judgment in reverse leads out. Interesting. Yeah, this is me like feeling like I don't know what's going on with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the hopes interferes. But I feel like this is also me like remembering that everything is divine. Yeah. Like, I am not. Yeah, I don't hang out with people love and light like in public. Like, I'm. This is like more or less like what I do. Let's clear up. Yeah, I really want to live in Greece, Austin. I really, yeah, this is one of my visions. You guys see me in Europe? Really? Because I'm really thinking of this. Yeah. Hmm. Because when I first started it, yeah, I almost went there. I almost like was gonna not get my apartment in DC. You guys know the story. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, you did. Wow, Austin. Okay. Wow, thank you. Well, this is like interesting because maybe this is what the whole Spain thing is. Maybe this is what the whole Spain thing is that's coming through. I always get this King of Swords. Yeah, always. Interesting. Whoa. So like three people are seeing me in Europe. This is so interesting. In Greece with my I've never been to Greece, but I have been to Spain with my family. And yeah, and Portugal. Yeah. Portugal with my mom, my sister, and my dad. Never been to Greece though. We totally yeah, we didn't go there. But I was this close to getting like a little cave and doing an Airbnb thing. So, like on my own. And then I was like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. Hmm. Like I am actively holding myself from being social in DC. Like there's no question. Like I openly know like when people ask me to hang out, yeah, I just kind of like diffuse the energy because spirit doesn't want me really integrating here, I feel. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm interested in language. I think I could probably easily pick up Spanish. I don't know Greece though. Greek. Maybe you guys are on something with that. Maybe it's about yeah, Europe like in the long term or something. Mm. It's hard. Yeah. Oh, it's a hard language. Greek, yeah. Or I could literally be on an like okay, I've been to Stromboli before. Yeah. Interesting, Austin. Like, So this is I'm telling you, I'm kind of getting that spirit wants me in DC for like a little bit more of like yeah, an extended period. And on one hand I'm like feeling like maybe this is like wrong, but I feel like it's right kind of. Like it's maybe I'm getting that it's not where my heart is at like long term. Maybe this is what I'm feeling. So I'm picking up on the fact that maybe I'm going to be here a little bit longer. Let's clear it. Hmm. Kenyetta says, every time I think of you, I smell Italian food. Oh my god. That's kind of sweet. Aw. That's so sweet, Kenyetta. It's true. Listen, yeah. I love it. Yeah. And like, but the few spots that I found here, like in DC, like there are too many creepy weirdos. 11 Light, like, but in most major American cities, there are. I just get that there's a lot of creepy energies, and so I feel like I have to not integrate. Unfortunately, same thing with like California guys, like Los Angeles. Even with like spiritually awakened, like I've met reptilian frequencies through and through in California. So yeah, it's like I don't know. Wow, can you guys imagine like an Amalfi Coast thing? Whoa. Hmm. Maybe like a vlog. Aw, really? Yeah. Well, I love speaking Italian. Like, I really love language. This is one of my passions. Language, health, travel, like exploration. Like, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like experimentation. Go for it, Austin. Austin says, I'm gonna make a prediction. Go for it. Go for it. I'm excited to hear this. I haven't gone to reading in a very long time. Denise says, I see you in Boca Raton. Interesting. Is that Boca Raton, Louisiana? Boca Raton. I think I have a line going through there. You guys are on it. Boca Raton, oh, Florida. Yeah, I do have okay, one time I had a medium tell me that something about Florida. She was like, have you considered Florida? Even like she said something about Cuba. Listen, I feel like I would love Cuba, but this is, yeah, in terms of integrating, I'm not sure about what's going on there now, but yeah, on the 11/11, whoa, like spirit, yeah. Listen, Austin reminded us that Neptune is still retrograde. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. 2026. 26 is a key year. Well, 26 is a key number. Whoa. 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 Okay, Austin. Listen, we'll circle it back. We'll circle it back. Ooh, we'll circle it back. Okay. Literally on the portal 11/11. Wow. Yeah, it's close. Like it's coming up. It's riding up. Ooh. Well, let's look at the astrology for 2026. Maybe let me see. I won't be alone forever? Yeah, I'm feeling like your husband has 8 legs. Yeah, no, yeah, we got to screenshot this. I'm going to screenshot it. We screenshotted it. We screenshotted it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let's look at the astrology. Let's look at my progress chart. Okay, when I literally search 2026 astrology, what pops up is 2024 to 2026. It says the astrology of the post-COVID era. It says on February 21st, 2026, Saturn and Neptune will meet at zero. Wait, hold on. This is so interesting. We have to look at, okay, I want to see, because it would be very interesting, Austin, to see my astrology with that. What will my alignments be in 2026? Ooh, I'm so interested in this. Let's see. Oh wow, he's got a season up here and everything. Oh my god. We gonna see this. Could be spring season 26, 27, Aries season. Wow, okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's clear it around. Let's see. What is what? Smelling garlic bread. Now I'm on the Kenyatta vibe. No. Yeah. Whoa. This is like very interesting. You guys, can you wait? Can you imagine if like, whoa, wait, like, yeah, wait, this is very interesting. Hold on. So let's pull up 2026. Can you imagine if like everyone gave their thought and then, well, let's see. Okay, let's see. You guys hear the honking out there? You know what that's reminding me of? That's reminding me. You guys remember? You guys, I swear I'm smelling something with garlic. That happened in another reading. We said it was like wedding bells or something. It was like a wedding when the car rides off kind of vibe. Okay. Okay. So you said wait. Spring season 26, 27. Let's say Marchish. Okay. Let's say okay. March. This might be interesting for you, Austin. You're into astrology with the progressions because, yeah, it's always interesting to see how the channeled message aligns with the the astrology. Because sometimes, for example, like we'll do a reading and I'll be like, "Whoa, what is this energy?" And then be like, "Oh, no wonder! Like it's a full moon in that sign. It's the eclipse. It's this that. You know? Oh, like." We're moving to the, there are different, aspects. Like Saturn is conjunct like Jupiter. Oh, well, that, yeah. Let's see. I'm seeing like a Bali cabana. I don't know what's going on. All right, let me. Well, my screen doesn't work. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's do 2026. 2026 March. Let's clear. Let's. Yeah. Okay. What about that? Wow, he already knows. Austin knows. The eclipse that we had in Gemini happened in your eighth house. Whoa. Yeah. So in yeah. Okay, I've had a lot going on with Gemini actually. I've had a lot going on with Gemini. Because when Venus went, yeah. So this is interesting. Okay, let me see that then. So March 6th, 2026. Jupiter will be in my ninth house. It will be in retrograde. Mars will be in Pisces. Mars will be in Pisces. The sun will be in my fourth house. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, level of March. Okay. I'm in Pisces. Venus will be in Aries. Wow. Okay. That's coming back into my original sign. This is almost like exactly my chart. The same exact chart. That's kind of interesting because my Venus is naturally like I'll have a Venus return. My Venus will be back at Aries. My sun will be in Pisces. But Mars will be in Pisces too in my fourth house. Okay. Austin's like, I know, Nat. I've been watching you. I've been doing these like transits to just see when is your weirdness gonna stop. Let's clear it. Yeah, I need. Let's clear it. Let's see. Open light. And thank you so much, Austin. Shout out. Oh my gosh. Thank you for you guys, everyone here. Every so often people come through. They're like, Nat, I had a dream of you. Like, I had a vision of you. Like, yeah. I had a vision of you as like a past life. You were a nun. I've had, it's very interesting. Let's look at, exactly. Let's look at Austin's chart. Yeah. Let's look at Austin's chart. You're a sun sign Leo, right? Interesting. Moon in Scorpio? Is it? This is interesting. I have to look at my progressed energies as well. Yeah. Oh. He's pulling up. Birth date 7/24/1996. Well, do you feel comfortable giving your info on here? Do you feel comfortable giving the birth time and the city and social security number? I'm kidding. It's clear. Rubber red. Okay. Aww. Oh, Columbus, Ohio. Hmm. Okay. Scorpio rising. Let's clear it. Wait, let's see. Wait, Alea, why you say yikes? Oh, there are multiple people in the room with the same birthday? 7/23? Wait, sober girl, I didn't see what you said before you retracted it. 7/24. Let's see. $1996. If we have a birth time. I didn't see it, sober girl. Aww. Now you got me like FOMOing out with your jokes. Fear of missing out. I'll never know. No, you don't have to. It's okay. Whatever you feel comfortable with. No, whatever you feel comfortable with. Your birth. What your life path number? 6, 5, 6, 6 plus 7, 12, 13, 4, 4. I'm 91. I'm 91. 96. You have a connection to Spain, Austin? I'm just hearing that here. I feel like we talked about this. Something with the past life. Politics, I hear that even. I don't know. This is coming through. I'm still calculating your life path number. In the meantime, Austin's like gone. He's like, oh, I'm long gone out of the chat. No connect. Okay, let's clear it. Interesting. Okay. I read that as Tasmanian devil, Jasmine. Oh my god. Life path number. Let's clear it.
It's 11 o'clock.
The spirit's like, just for kicks, I'll put that as your birth time. I'll put that as the birth time. Okay, 4 plus 9. Well, hold on. 4 plus 10. Wait, what? 4 plus 10 plus 15, 6. 6 plus 7, 11. Your life path number 11 as well. Okay. So you're very sensitive. All right. I'm literally going to put 11 p.m. Wait, did we look at your chart before? Chiron conjunct the North Node in Libra? This is someone else's chart we looked at the other day. You guys remember? Paul Watzlawick? What's love got to do with it? That guy? What's love got to do? Yeah. Oh, right. I remember you told me the Venus in Gemini, in the third. You feel like it's kind of, yeah, very popular. Very popular. Well, yeah, this is very interesting. Venus in Gemini. Let's clear it in the sacral chakra. You almost have a Mars in Cancer. 20. Whoa, bro. The time right now is 11:01 on November 11th. Interesting. Okay. Life path 11. I see something, yeah. You got a yod. You got, yeah. You got a yod. Pluto, Mars. Oh my gosh, I didn't even ask. Do you mind me sharing this? Well, actually, we don't know this for certain because it's not your definite birth time. But yeah, I mean, because the yod is very sensitive. It can change. But yeah, because it's also on your moon. Actually, no, it's not. It's on your Uranus. Let's clear it. Yeah, it's actually your stationary planet. So this is classic Gemini vibes. This is classic Gemini. Oh no! Wait, oh no! Is this the Leo reading where it's like private, my private life? You guys remember? It doesn't have to be like that. It can be a metaphor, maybe someone's just sharing the personal information. That's how the readings can be interpretive, Let's clear it. But yeah, yeah. Like, for example, like maybe a reading like shows a certain energy space of like someone is like feeling sensitive that somebody's sharing the public information, and then it's like, and then it's like, so yeah. But and it's maybe that they're not feeling, like, how do we say? Sometimes this is a general message. Maybe Austin truly is like, oh my God, Nat, you're sharing, you know what I'm saying? But, but you're a Leo with the sun in the 5th house. Sorry, this is not true. I keep getting mixed up because I put your birth time as 11, but that's not necessarily your time. So the house will change. Oh, and Venus, yeah, is also in the 3rd. Yeah. So, okay. Clear on. Yeah, so, but as a general, no. Like, because sometimes, yeah, the readings are not literal. So I know. Okay. But yeah, moon and Scorpio. Anybody else have a birth chart? I'll pull it up. Danger Cat, by the way, I've been looking at your chart. I almost, if you're still in the room, Danger Cat, I want to, like, I don't know. It was meant to be like I recorded your reading and then it got deleted. Oh, right. But I mean, do you have maybe like an intercepted house? Aiskin Love says, I think my yods being activated on the full moon. Sober Girl, yeah, wait, what is your birth chart? I was actually thinking about that earlier. I was in the shower. I was like, Sober Girl, never looked at her chart. Hold on. What? Nat thinks of me in the shower? Okay, whoa, let's clear it and ground. Oh my God, not like that. You guys, I have like my epiphanies in the shower. It ain't like that, y'all. It ain't like that. But I was really wondering. I was like, I wonder what her chart is. I wonder. It's clear. I just had a vision, yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyways. She left the chat, didn't she? She left. Nat, I left you at Spider, if we're quite honest. Yeah, I left you at Tarantula. Oh shit, here she comes with her birth information. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Maybe she's delayed. Maybe she hasn't seen, she didn't hear me quite say that part yet. Oh my God. No, let's take a look. No, because really, like, I was thinking of this. I have like epiphanies, yeah. And like, I gotta be honest, like hence why I do the robe readings, you know? Hence why, because it's being like authentic. If I could, like, honestly, I might even like, at a certain point, I might set up a tripod. Like, we may, I don't know. I don't know. You're not going to be seeing it, God, but like, yeah. Okay, but maybe that will be in a few years. Okay, shower readings. Oh God, I can't. Let me see here. Saddles up. Saddles up, sober girl. Nat, you lost me at Tarantula, okay? Just, yeah, no, don't worry. Like, yeah, that wasn't what, it's okay. Is this your address? What did you give me? What is this? 1111 Marquette? Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay. I copy and pasted your username with what you said. That needs coffee. Let me see. I feel like she all right, 78. 340. Why did I put 108? Oh, that's the time. 11 a.m. Sorry, guys. I'm just, I'm trying to understand what I'm doing here. I'm not clear with myself here on what, not actual conversation or questions. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's get into it. It's clear. Oh, no shit. Sober girl, stop. Get out of here. Your moon being Sag? For real? Your moon being Sag at 29? No wonder. Aww. Darn. It's too cool. All right, the sun in the Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius. The way I'm saying this. Interesting. You have Venus. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Very, very, very social. Yeah. Very social. Very social. In the sense of saying, that it's pleasurable to feel that there is a connection, where people can come together and feel connected. And you might find that, at times you really feel it when people are not really connecting. On that note, you guys, we will be back. Gemini, love and light. We'll see you in a bit, okay? See you guys.